Hello everyone, this is Tormuse, and today I'm playing My Sweet Zombie in honor of Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, by the way. I don't actually normally make a big deal about Valentine's Day or anything. I mean, it sort of comes with, being single and all, but whatever. It seems like as good a time as any to play this. I've been meaning to play this at some point. I played the demo a few years back, and this actually came out a while ago now. I think this came out. When did this come out? It was like over a year ago, I think. But yeah, basically it's a zombie-themed romance game. Um, one of the it's a visual novel. The demo looked fun. Without further ado, let's just jump right in. There is, of course, going to be a lot of reading involved. Idiot customer. I want a medium cold brew, but make it hot. I put down the ice cup. I'm so sorry, Van, but our cold brews cannot come as a hot drink. They're exclusively cold. What are you talking about? I want a hot cold brew. Your drinks can come in hot or cold, right? Not all our drinks. You see, the process it takes to make a cold brew. Fine, whatever. Give me a hot caramel frappuccino then. I can't do that either. Can't make me a hot one of either? Why not? Because if you actually had some sense, you could tell that both drinks are exclusively cold drinks instead of having to make me explain it to you. Uh-oh. Which I won't, since I thought you listen. Uh-oh. Being passive aggressive with the customer. That's not good. I've worked in the service industry. I know you get some annoying customers sometimes. But, uh-oh, this isn't going to go well. Either way, I apologize. We cannot make the cold brew hot. But if you like a hot drink with a lot of caffeine, I can offer you a latte, an Americano, or a regular hot coffee with extra shots. No, if you can't give me what I want, then I'm not going to buy anything from this stupid cafe. Watch the customer storm out the door in a huff. Dios mio, I think I lost a couple of brain cells just listening to that woman talk. Liam, I think I need to take my 10 now. Well, just 10-minute breaks. Yeah, I don't blame you. Go ahead. I don't know what voices to get these characters. I remember, it's been a while since I played the demo. I remember Sam being kind of a shy character. I don't remember what the other characters are like. Oh well, I'll just carry on. Maybe a voice will come to me as I'm going through. Sam, could you almost retrospective funny again? Jane, Sam's about to take a break. Let me take a look at it. No way! Sam's way more reliable than you, not to mention nicer. Ooh. Shots fired. Probably just get angry at the machine and punch it or something. Oi! Why do you say you little... Uh-oh, Liam's a bit of a hothead, it seems. Little? You're shorter than me. You... Cut it out, please. I'll go and check it out, Jane. But got it. Thanks, Sam. I knew I could rely on you. Go ahead and tell the others I'll be right there. Sure thing, Sam. Liam, I'll take my break later. Yeah, okay. Maybe I'll just give him my voice I reserve for Natsuki when I'm doing TDLC mods. My poor feet. I wish I'd taken my break earlier. I could take a short one now. Look around the cafe and see paper straw wrappers, empty cups, and coffee stains strewn over the place. Yeah, never mind. I don't think I'll get a break today. Just like yesterday and the day before. Probably not tomorrow either. Yep, I've had days like that. I worked in retail. Spent an uncomfortably long time working at Walmart. It wasn't a coffee shop, but yeah. Theoretically, you're supposed to be like, your workplace is legally obligated to give you breaks, but sometimes it doesn't work out like that. Oh well. There's so much to clean up too. I guess I'm staying a little later today. Again. When I applied to work here, I didn't know so much cleaning would be involved. Though I also didn't know how often I would have to call other stores because we ran out of a certain item. Or how many times I had to request a repairman because the espresso machine would break down. Or how frequently I had to apologize to a customer because they got annoyed at the fact that there was not enough soy in their chai tea latte. Oh shoot, I just remembered. Sorry, I'm being dumb. I meant to announce that I was streaming in the Cinder Studio Discord. Shoot, that's the one place most likely to have people who want to watch a stream of this, because they're the ones that made this game. Hold on, bear with me here. Okay. Yeah. Incidentally, the writer of this is Tsun-Angelique, and co-writer is M, who had some notoriety in the DDLC modding scene for a time. So that's where I know him from. So that's he did some really creative and really interesting mods back in the day. So it's made me interested in checking out his work. So anyway, moving right along. Today was exhausting. When I originally applied for this job, I thought I would just be making coffee and pastries. That was not the reality of the job whatsoever. Instead, every day I would dread going to work, knowing some problem would arise. I'd return home exhausted, finish my homework, then fall asleep and wake up the next day to repeat the cycle. Although I have finished school and started looking for an actual job, it still feels as if I don't have any free time. Yeah, job search is its own full-time job, isn't it? I don't even remember the last time I went out anywhere, read a book, watched a TV show for fun, or even... What was the last time I baked? I loved baking ever since I was a child. Loved finding new recipes online, trying them, and then adding my own special touch. Yeah, it's true. You gotta make time for creative projects. No matter how busy your day gets, it'll just drive you mad. It'll burn you out. Anyway, moving on. I loved decorating my pastries so they would look as good as they tasted, and I loved sharing them with others and seeing them smile when they ate it. Or I loved when they used to do that. Check my phone to see who texted me, and speak of the devil. Mom? Is it waiting for my input? Are you home yet? No, not yet. Sam Chen. Then when you get home, do not forget to fill out that online application I sent you. Don't forget, I had to ask a friend for a favor to even try to get a spot for you. I got it, Mom, but I have to get back to work now. Quickly put my phone away so I don't have to see her reply and rubbed my face in exhaustion. Rubbed past tense? It's been present tense up till now, and then I think that was supposed to be rubbed, not rubbed there. Oh well. Oops. Slipping into proofreading mode. Oh no. I can't believe I forgot. My mom had set up an interview for some accounting position at a company a friend of hers worked. And I had to go the day after Halloween, which sucks since Halloween is one of my favorite holidays. Oh, so she's a bit of a horror buff, I suppose. In addition, I never asked her to do this for me, yet she insists that she's doing me a favor. I had to be truthful. I wasn't even sure if I wanted to do something like accounting for the rest of my life. I was scared, to be honest. I was scared that once I take this job, nothing will change. I will always be exhausted every day, having no free time, no social life, and no time to...
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a depressing thought, isn't it? That's it. No more excuses. I'm going to bake, right now. I'm sure they won't get too upset if I borrow the cafe's kitchen as long as I clean up afterwards. Which is what I was going to do anyway, so by the time I'm done cleaning, I should be finished baking. Now, what should I make? Cookies sound really good. Oh, I'll make chocolate chip cookies. Perfect. Let me just grab my apron and everything and everything I need, and I'll get started. I'm so excited. Phew. Finished cleaning right on time. Look at them. They look so tasty. Glad I haven't gotten rusty since it's been so long. Though I did bake a lot. I don't think I'll be able to eat these on my own. It was nice when Mom and Dad still liked it when I was baking. Oh hey, cakes? I guess it's cakes. Welcome to the stream. OMG, she is literally but with actual cooking skills. Yeah. First time chatter, welcome. How's your day going? It was nice when Mom and Dad still liked it when I was baking, but now they said to stop wasting my time with frivolous hobbies as it won't help me get a real job. Yeah. You know, that's the thing. I mean, yeah, like, sure, it's nice to have a job and doing something that you love, but it's... Hey, I just chilling late now. Cool. Yeah, it's nice to have a job at doing something you like, but it isn't always an option. Sometimes you just have to keep in mind, like, your job isn't you. What you do in your free time is you know, what recharges you. You know, like frivolous hobbies are, and, you know, we call them frivolous. I think they're kind of a must, really. You know, especially with the way the world is. Like, there's a lot that sucks in the world right now. So, you know, having something fun to do in your spare time is just sometimes just what you have to do just to not go mad, really, or you know, or burn out or whatever. Anyway, moving right along. That's all they care about lately. That I find a real job. Uh-oh, angry eyebrows. It's been so hard to enjoy making sweets, especially when no one else is there to enjoy eating them. Maybe I'll just take these home. Just snack on them from time to time or something. I need to start heading out anyway, it's already dark. Suddenly, I hear the loud bell sound that signals someone entering the cafe. I look over to the entrance to see someone standing there. Oh, I'm so sorry, we're actually closed. I must have forgotten to lock the door. Hello? Like I said, we're closed. Suddenly, I felt my blood turn cold, because within the dim lights of the dark cafe, I see the person standing at the door has an arm stripped of any flesh. Chapter 1, I met somebody. Well played. Oh my god, this isn't happening, right? Maybe it's fake. I mean, Halloween is like a month and a half away, which is a little early to dress up, but still possible, right? So maybe it's a costume? The creature then starts moving, giving me a closer look at the bony stump that could almost be called an arm, which didn't look fake whatsoever. It keeps slipping into past tense. Nope, not a costume. Oh my god, it's an actual zombie. As startled by my yelling, the creature starts quickly making its way to me. Try and run away, scream, throw something? I think I threw something last time. Let's go with scream. Help, someone help me! Please! However, I could not hear anyone approaching. It's so late, I doubt that anyone would be out right now anyway. Where's the occasional drunk customer or late night coffee drinker when you need them? My screaming seemed to aggravate the zombie as they seemed to hurry faster towards me. No. Oh, okay. Is it? Am I getting railroaded into throwing something? I'm gonna try to run away. Okay, if no one's gonna save me, I'll just try and run away. I look around to see if there's a way for me to make a run for the door. There, an opening. However, as I try and make my way to the door, I ended up slipping and hitting the floor. Ow. Oh, I forgot I mopped the floors. Zombie kept continuing towards me. Oh no, oh no. Throw something. Yeah, I knew it. Poggers is a zombie. Yeah, no kidding. I mean, that's the we knew a zombie had to show up sometime. That's the game. Looks like sound damage does nothing, bruh. Also, bruh. Yeah. I can't do anything else. Is this it? Am I going to die like this? No, not like this. I don't want to die yet. Thus, as she makes her way to me, I shut my eyes and I threw the only thing I had on my body, which happened to be the bag of cookies I had. Well, I guess that's it for me. I shut my eyes, waiting for death's sweet embrace to take me, but I felt nothing. But I could hear something, and it sounded like someone eating? But those loud crunches weren't of teeth hitting bone, but of someone loudly chewing on... cookies. I have no clue what's going on. Well, I guess this is better than having my flesh ripped out. Yeah, it's generally better than that, yeah. But still, what exactly is this creature? And where did it come from? And how am I sure I won't be eaten next after it finishes those cookies? Suddenly, the crunchy noise stopped and it appears that the creature had finished the cookies I threw at it. Slowly, it stood up and made a loud groaning sound. Phew, I needed that. It talks!
Huh?
What? Of course I talk, why wouldn't I? 'Cause you're a zombie? Hearing my proclamation, she then looks at herself and stops to stare at the skeleton arm. Pogu does not like cookies, yeah.
Huh?
Huh. I guess you're right. That's all she can say. So, don't you want to eat my flesh or something?
Huh?
Why the F would I ever want to do that? That's effing gross. I mean, if I had to eat anything, it would be more of those cookies you threw at me. Got any more, by the way? Okay, so she's a zombie that can talk, and she doesn't eat brains, but cookies instead? Okay, that's it. I've gone insane, or I'm dreaming. Is my stress causing me to see dreams of sweet-eating zombies? Hello? Well, dream or not, I should answer her. I don't have any more, unfortunately, but can you tell me what happened to you? How did you, turn into a zombie? Like, I have a clue. Oh. Where are you from? Who are you exactly? No. Do you even remember your name? Nah. Okay. So what do you remember? All I remember is walking around absently and then smelling something sweet, started following the scent, and led me here. Glad I followed it. I was starving before I had those cookies. Still, that's all you remember? There has to be more. Before I could finish my sentence, though, she suddenly collapsed on the ground. I keep mentally tripping over because it keeps switching back and forth between present tense and past tense. I'm just gonna read it as if it's present tense from now on, I think. Oh wait, she did say she was starving before. She probably fainted again from hunger or exhaustion. Can zombies even get tired though? Still, I need to figure out what to do now. I mean, I can't just leave her here. I don't want to even imagine what will happen when the openers see her on the cafe floor. Should I take her to the police? But if I do that, then they might ask me why I have a dead body. Moreover, once they find out she's undead, who knows what they'll do to her? Maybe government experiments? Where they keep her in a cage? Put all kinds of chemicals in her and make her run mazes like a rat, or worse, they might not even keep her alive. Yeah. Wait, she's a zombie. They can't keep her alive anyway. But still, if I don't do something, she could...
Yeah.
Okay, let's just take her home, Figuring out who she is can happen later. I should help her first. Let's hope I don't regret this. As I quietly carry her into my living room, I carefully set her on my couch before covering her with a blanket. Just in case if she gets cold. Although, can zombies even get cold? And is it okay for me to also ask questions like this? Or is that discrimination? I'm too tired to think of the moral implications. They'll try planting sunflowers and peas next to her? Is that a... Oh, Plants vs. Zombies. Okay, I get it. Yeah, sorry, it took me a second. Yeah, I haven't actually played that game. Anyway, today has been so crazy. I forgot how exhausted I was. But now that I'm home, I can now feel my body growing weary quickly. I guess that since she's fine now, I'll go to bed myself. Good night then. I turned the lights off before heading to my room. Zombie. This is a zombie's point of view now? Oh, no, I guess next day. Ugh, my head hurts. I should eat something before I head to work. Hey. Ah! What are you doing in my house? You brought her here. Did you seriously forget that you brought me here? No, not at all.
Huh?
Wait, so you remember last night? Did you remember anything else? Sorry to say, but I seriously don't remember anything else but last night. Not even your name? No. Well, I can't just keep calling you... Then give me a name.
Huh?
Huh? Said so yourself. You need to call me something. Why not name yourself? Don't feel like it. Okay, fine. Let me think for a moment. Can't believe you suddenly sprung this on me. I guess this is my fault for even saying anything. Either way, what should I name her? Oh, we get to give her a name. Instead of Zombie Girl, I don't know. Cakes, what do you think? I might need help with this. When I was streaming this before, like when I was streaming the demo, I should say, a couple years back, I think her name ended up being Undeadica or something like that, I think someone had Monica on their mind from DDLC. So I might just fall back on that, but we need to come up with a different name. Anything? If anyone else in chat wants to volunteer something, I'm open to suggestions. Man, do not ask. Are you trying to throw the question? I have no idea. Fair enough. Fine. I don't know. I mean, I'm not. This is not where my creativity lies. I'm liable to come up with something like Zombina or something like that. Like I think that's the name of the zombie character from a certain anime, Monster Museum. Don't ask me why I know that. I feel like I'm stealing their ideas. Yeah, I don't know. No other suggestions? I mean, there are only 2 viewers in chat right now. Oh well. My brain is just going through all kinds of puns and things, trying to think of what. The characters who got Necra from Necromancer. I'll go with that. I like that. Her name is Necra. Cool. Well, that's settled then. Yeah. At least now I know what to call you. But now, what should we do now? Just then I hear Necra's stomach rumble. Is she blushing? Is that like zombie blush there? Because her cheeks don't turn red. Well, I guess I'll start with breakfast. What should we have for breakfast? Ooh. Got a choice now? Omelet, pancakes, or oatmeal? I feel like should I save it? Can I, there you go. On principle, I want to save before making a choice. Oatmeal, pancakes, or omelet? I mean, if she likes sweet things, and I'm kind of leaning towards pancakes. I mean, well, pancakes are really only sweet if you put syrup on them, but that's, you know, like omelet is more savory than sweet, and oatmeal is, you know, it's oatmeal. I mean, you can put sugar on oatmeal, but still, I'm leaning towards pancakes. Keep with the baking theme. How about pancakes? Sounds good. Okay, pancakes it is. Just wait a bit. Breakfast is done. Finally. Set the plate of pancakes down in front of her. Watching her excitedly eat makes me realize that despite that attitude of hers, she isn't that scary. You really hungry, huh? So I'm having trouble making out those emojis there. Oh, okay. Anyway, moving on. She stares at me with her mouth still full of pancakes. Guess I'll take that as a yes? Scary when she's angry, but not monster scary. But it really does look like she's enjoying it. It's kind of nice, actually. It's been a while since anyone has eaten anything I made. Hey, you okay?
Huh?
Huh? It just seemed like you were staring blankly.
Oh.
I guess I'm just tired still. Work usually leaves. Work! I check my phone for the time. I'm late! I need to go get ready. Quickly scramble out of my seat to gather my things as I make a beeline for the door.
Yeah.
There's more food in the fridge if you're still hungry. I'm going to be in so much trouble.
Ugh.
Yeesh, that's some sound. Guessing you're not too happy to be here? I jump and look over to my side to see the source of the familiar voice. Hey, Liam gets his own CG. To see Liam looking at me mischievously. What? Don't enjoy my company? That's not it. I was actually just more upset that I was late.
Huh?
Okay, that's all. That's no reason to be down. I mean, I'm late all the time to work. No, I don't think you should be saying that proudly. Liam has been my coworker for 2 years now. He started later than me, but is also a shift lead. He typically opens the store while I close it. And since we basically have opposite shifts, we don't typically see each other at work, but somehow we've become somewhat close. You know, it's it's the boy? Okay. Yeah, my understanding is they're like there are two romanceable characters in this. There's like the zombie Necro that we've already met, and there's also Liam. There's sort of I guess Sam's bisexual, or maybe pansexual. Maybe I don't know. Maybe she's demisexual. What do I know? Anyway, moving right along. But it's not like our relationship is special. Liam is friends with almost everyone. Unlike me, Liam is sociable and funny, which is why most of our coworkers and customers like him. He's a nice guy, but I've never really gotten to know him outside of work, so our relationship has never gone past work acquaintances. I mean, he has asked me to hang out several times. Oh, really? But I always had to reject his offer since I was so busy with school. It's amazing how he still talks to me given how rude I've been to him. It's too bad that once I quit, I probably won't see him again. Maybe we could have become friends if I hadn't been so focused on school. But now... hey, Sam?
Huh?
Huh? You're blanking out on me. Sorry. Okay, jokes aside. You okay, Sam? Sorry, I just have something on my mind.
Huh?
Are you still upset about being late? Because you're usually never late, so I don't think it's something to stress about. You're basically a model employee. I mean, unlike me, because I purposely get some drinks wrong for customers who annoy me.
Yeah.
You do what?
Ugh.
Never mind. I won't say anything, but please don't do that anymore. No promises.
Hmm.
But still, is this what's bothering you so much?
Oh.
Oh no, it's something else. Something that happened last night.
Huh?
What happened? Did another drunk customer try to get inside? No, not this
Huh?
time. Then what? Thought I was going to be one of the first victims to a zombie apocalypse since a zombie showed up at our store last night. But no, this zombie eats cookies instead of human flesh, and because I felt guilty if she got put up at some government facility, I am now harboring her in my own home. We're recapping now already? Additionally, while this is all happening, I have an interview in about a month and a half coming up for a job I'm not sure I want, but my impressive mother keeps pushing me to do. So now everything just feels like it's closing in on me, and I can't breathe at all due to the overwhelming stress and anxiety I'm feeling. I just kind of want to curl up in my bed and hide under my blanket and never come out again. A lot.
Ugh.
A lot happened. I'll just say that. Okay. Feel like I saw everything, but I won't pry. But can I ask something else?
Oh.
What is it?
Huh?
When I opened this morning, why were there crumbs all over the ground? I mean, typically you keep this place pretty clean whenever I open, so that seemed off to me. Oh no, I forgot to clean up this place after Necker came in. Sam? Well, you see, think of something to say, brain. A stray cat came in and scared me. Thanks a lot, brain.
Huh?
A stray cat?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. I was baking some cookies for fun, and this stray cat just came in and surprised me. It looked really cold and hungry too, and I felt bad for it, so I took it home with me. That's why I was late as well. I was worried about it last night and had to go make food for it. Ah, makes sense. Well, hey, that's pretty sweet of you to do that for the cat. Safe. Huh. Though, I ever had a cat before? No, not really. My parents didn't care for animals, so we never had any pets. But I don't think they would have also approved the idea of owning a zombie either. Then if you need any help, you can come to me.
Huh?
Huh? You'll help?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm pretty good with animals. You have had pets before?
Uh.
Oh yeah, though that's not the only reason I'm good with animals. Sorry, what? What's this reduced text size here? What's this? What is the subtext here? What does this mean? But you know, I'm sure I can still offer some advice to help you if you ever need any. So if you have any questions, I'll be a quick call or text away. Liam, thanks. I really appreciate it. Now I feel bad for lying. Oh no, he will find out. Yeah, no kidding. So, Sam, out of curiosity, would you say you're a dog or a cat person? Huh? Well, cat, dog, or both? Oh. I have a feeling this might play into the whole like my understanding is you have the option in the course of the story to romance either the zombie or Liam, so this might be one of those decision points which influences that. I kind of figure, I mean, I'm probably not going to play this whole thing today, because the download page says that there's like 8 hours of content. I figure I want to complete one of the routes at least, so I figure, you know, since it's all about the zombies, I should probably stick to you know, the Necro route. Liam seemed to imply that he really likes animals, so I have a feeling he preferred the both option. But so I'm gonna go with cat. Yeah, let's go with cat. I guess cats. Cats are just super cute, especially with those toe beans of theirs. Yeah, and I like how despite adorable they are, they're also independent, and I guess their fickle attitude is sort of cute too. That's just, what's a stray cat living at your home like? The cat. Wait, now that I think about it, it does describe Necro. Yeah. I imagine Necker with a pair of cat ears and tails.
Huh?
Huh? What's so funny? Nothing. Sorry. Scary how much that it suits her. Well, I guess it's not a complete lie then when I said I picked up a stray cat. Sam, help! The espresso machine is broken again. I'm sorry, Sam. I have no clue what happened. Why are the machines so tough to work with? I don't know, Jane. Maybe if you actually tried to learn how to fix them yourself instead of relying on Sam to fix them for you, this wouldn't happen so often. Who says I'm not trying to learn? Besides, it's the dumb espresso machine's fault for breaking so often. Or maybe your brain's fault for being broken. Sam! Liam is being mean. Liam, that wasn't nice at all. Fine, sorry. And Jane, go ahead and wait in the back. I'll go help you soon. Thanks, Sam. I appreciate it. Another day at work then. I'll talk to you later then, Liam. Yeah, later. Work was tiring as usual. I don't even feel like eating dinner again. I know it's not healthy to keep skipping meals, but I am so tired. But I should at least make sure Necker has eaten, so hopefully she likes this cake I got for her from the store. I'm back. You're back. I am here.
Huh?
What's this? It's cake from the store. Go ahead and eat this. I also got you some chicken and mashed potatoes since I wasn't sure if you only ate sweets. She takes the bag from me. You're not gonna eat? No, I think I'll head to bed. Okay. See ya. Start putting my stuff down on the floor. Should probably at least shower, but even that feels like too much of a hassle. Disgusting. I rush into the living room. Oh, what's wrong? That cake you gave me? It's gross.
Huh?
It is. I walk over to the table and cut myself a piece for myself to try. Ugh, this is gross. Tastes bland and the frosting is too overwhelming. Kind of see what she means. I can't eat this. Well, I can see why, but that'll be a problem then. I'm not sure what else you can eat. That grocery store is the only one that sells sweets nearby. What about those cookies? Where'd you get those from? Oh, I made those. You made them? Yeah. Sam blushing. Don't know why I suddenly feel shy about the fact that I was the one who made those cookies. Probably because it's been so long. That makes sense.
Huh?
How so? Just, they're really good, and they did have this homemade feel to them. Homemade feel? Like they're made with love or something? Or, something like that. Either way, they were a lot better than this shitty cake. This is the first time someone complimented my food. And although it wasn't the best compliment, I feel genuinely happy that someone thought what I made was better. And she wasn't wrong that I do in a way put love in my baking. I always make sure to put care into what I make. And she saw that. I was so tired before, but now... Want me to make something else?
Huh?
Didn't you say you were tired? I was, but I don't mind making you something else. Besides, I can also make dinner for myself. And I shouldn't be skipping dinner so often, or I'll end up being a zombie like you, maybe. Uh-oh. Too soon? Way too soon? I'll just keep my mouth shut and I'll make dinner then. And here you are. It's a strawberry shortcake. I didn't have much time, so I had to get a bit creative. You see, for the whip, Oh, wait, you're already eating it. She stares back at me, her face covered in cream. Fine. I'll forgive you this time. I sit down across from her and begin to eat my own dinner. Since it's been so long since I've had a proper meal, I have to eat slowly as my stomach isn't used to having this much in one sitting. Ugh, when did it become so unhealthy? Guess stress can do that to you. True. And this is really good. I'm glad to hear that. Well, I did wish you listened when I tried to explain to you how I made it. It's too hungry. This is totally better than that shitty cake you gave me. I'm flattered. Though I am sorry that I did try to feed that cake to you. You're forgiven, since you made me this. Oh, wow. Thanks. Honestly, though, something like that cake sold, you could sell your stuff easy.
Huh?
Really? Yeah, haven't you ever thought of it before? Well, when I was a kid, I dreamed of being a baker, but that dream was quickly shut down by my parents. Oh no. I have thought about it. I mean, who doesn't want to be paid for something they work hard on, especially when they enjoy it? But I have no idea how I could make a profit off baking other than maybe owning my own bakery or working at one. And that's not going to happen. Why not? Just reasons. The cream, it's different from other creams I've tried. You said you tried something different, right? Can you tell me? Of course. You see, with the whipped cream, I added some sugar, but I also added pudding mix. I guess that pause there was to indicate the passage of time. Anyway. Well, I guess I should head to bed. Night, Nekra. Hey.
Oh?
Yes? You never did tell me your name.
Oh.
You're right. I don't recall ever telling you my name. Yeah, so what is it? It's Sam, short for Samantha? Got it. Thanks for dinner, Sam. Thanks for joining me. It was nice. Yeah, well, right. Well, night. Good night. I groggily walk over to my desk and take my meds. So she takes the first indication of you know what, I'm not even going to mention it. Let's move on. That I'm just aware that the meds will come up again later. Even though I'm tired and stressed, I know if I skip my estrogen meds, I'll just be even more stressed out. Okay, there you go. I guess I mentioned in the next line. Yeah, she's taking estrogen because she's trans. Anyway. However, that was the only thing I had energy to do. I guess it would be fine to just sleep in my day clothes for tonight, although I also did that yesterday night. Alright, let's head to bed. Makes sense, yeah. I grabbed my phone off my desk to see who was contacting me. Oh, it's Liam. Hey, this is Liam. Just wanted to make sure this number works. Oh, right. I recall that after work, Liam and I exchanged numbers. Since he did offer to give me tips on how to take care of cats, which was nice. The stray I took in wasn't actually a cat, but a zombie, and I somehow doubt he could give me tips on how to take care of a zombie. If you ever need to talk cat related or not, I'm here. Thanks, Liam, I really appreciate it, smiley face. Still, it was actually nice of Liam to go this far for me. We've always been casual coworkers, so I never really hung out or talked with him outside of work. I wonder why he's going this far, though, to help me. Maybe he just really likes cats? He kind of seemed to imply that he's an animal person, so... Anyway. Oh, shoot, I should probably reply to him. I should head to bed soon, though. Have a nice night. Finger guns. You too, sweet dreams. Oh, that was nice. Alright, time to sleep. Turn off the lights and continue undressing. I crawl into bed and slip under the covers. Yet, despite my earlier exhaustion, I find myself restless and unable to sleep. Which is weird, since usually I'm so exhausted I would fall asleep as soon as I hit the bed. I step out of bed. Maybe I should do something else for a bit. Check on Nekra or text Liam. So again, this is where it's feeling like I have to choose a route kind of thing. I said I'm gonna stick with the zombie route. So here we go. Check on Necra. I suddenly feel the urge to check on Necra. She came here passed out on her first night. Wonder if she's still doing okay. Yeah, the choices. Yeah. I step out into the living room.
Oh.
Oh.
Uh.
Find Necra is still awake as well.
Hmm.
Can't sleep. Not really. Me either.
Oh.
Do you need anything to make you help make you more comfortable? I'm good. You don't have to tend to my every need, you know. I can take care of myself for the most part. Oh, okay. An awkward, tense silence now hangs in the air. You mind if I watch TV? Ah, not at all. Go ahead. Necker then continues to turn on the TV. She turns on to Netflix and starts browsing around. Oh, okay. This is kind of funny. Like in the demo, this was spelled Netflix, Flicks, and I assumed that was I assumed they spelled it that way because it was they were you know it was some sort of a joke that like, it was like the off-brand Netflix which spells it differently, but maybe it actually was a typo. Oh well. Anyway, moving on. She then stops at this one horror movie and plays it.
Huh?
What? Just, you picked a horror movie, so it's kind of ironic because you're, you know. Fine, I'll give you that. Is it really ironic, though? Yeah. Do you like horror movies too? They're alright. Kind of fun to watch dumb teens get cut by a machete. I agree, especially when they obviously deserve it for going into some spooky basement. Death by stupidity. Can't help but laugh at that. However, another thought comes to my mind. You have no clue how this happened to you? Nope. I see. I obviously want to ask her more. Like, how are you able to move like this? Do you need any other nutrients to keep you alive? You sure you won't end up eating my flesh in the middle of the night? But since today was a stressful day for both of us, it's best if I just leave it there. Well, I just wanted to check if you were doing okay, which is half true. I also couldn't sleep, and usually when I can't sleep, I also sit on the couch to watch TV too. But maybe she wouldn't want the company, and I don't want to bother her, but I also don't want to go back to my room and stare at my ceiling for an hour. As I keep standing there, anxiously thinking to myself what I should do, I almost don't hear Necker's voice above my thoughts. Yeah, Sam seems to have a habit of just kind of spacing out and like losing herself in her thoughts while she's in the presence of other people. Yeah. Hey. Huh? I asked you if you want to join me. Oh, are you sure? Yeah, looks like you want to join anyway. Oh, sorry. Stop apologizing so much. It makes me feel like I did something wrong. Sorry. Say sorry again and I'll bite you. Okay, I won't. Good. Now, are you gonna join me or what? Oh, yes. I nervously take a seat next to Necra. Bruh moment. You don't have to act so skittish around me either. I'm not gonna actually bite you. I just said that to get you to stop apologizing so much. Besides, we already established that I'm not going to eat you. Sorry, I didn't mean to act as if... Although, maybe not in the cannibalistic sense, but if you're talking about a different sense... Really, Necra? Are you gonna go there already? I choke on air. What? She laughs at my response. I'm teasing. Jeez. Wait, did you just flirt with me? Should I flirt back? Or would that be weird? It's too late to do it now. I just change the subject. Quickly try to change the subject from the awkward topic. So what's the movie about? Teens having sex at some haunted place and then getting killed for it. Ah, so a classic. Exactly. Necra and I watched the movie together. At the beginning, I can't help but feel nervous around her, so I stiffly sit as I watch the movie with her. However, as the movie progresses, I begin to feel more relaxed around her. No, don't go there! And he's dead. Why go to the source of the noise? You're supposed to run from it. Right? If I was in a horror movie, I would be smarter than that. Sure. From the girl who threw cookies at a zombie.
Huh?
Huh? What do you mean by that? Just thinking. Would you? I mean, when you first met me, you did throw a bag of cookies at me, and then continue to stand there frozen. If I was a real zombie, pretty sure you'd be half devoured by now. I sputter. That's different. I was just stricken because an actual zombie appeared in front of me. I mean it. If you were real, I would have totally fought back. Sure, whatever you say. Ah, I'm not one of those dumb girls who die, I swear. She laughs softly to my dismay. We continue to watch the movie together, occasionally making small jokes at the expense of dying teens or commentary about how illogical everyone in the film acts. We even get a few good laughs from watching the cheesy death scenes, which, in our agreed opinion, show way too much breasts. Okay. It almost feels as if we're two good friends who know each other who knew each other for years instead of a day. By the end of it, I find myself significantly more relaxed than I was before. The movie has ended, but I don't quite feel ready to go to bed. Maybe I should try and make some conversation. Nekra? Huh? Oh. Another decision? Yeah, let's save it, I guess. What kind of movies are you into? What food do you like? Are you a dog or a cat person? Same question that Liam asked. I mean... I just noticed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 5 of her fingers are visible there. Anyway, sorry, getting distracted. Yeah, so we can copy Liam and ask the cat or dog person question. Ask him what food you like might be most logical, because continue with that food connection. Also find out like. Does she only eat sweets, or does she like other stuff too? Like maybe she likes savory foods too. We haven't really clearly established that. What kind of movies are you into? Like I think we just established that she likes horror, but hey, Vsauce here. Where are your fingers? Yeah. I'm kind of leaning towards the food option myself. Anyway, I saved it. Whatever. Let's go with that. You realize that's kind of a dumb question to ask an amnesiac? That probably means she's gonna give the same response to all 3 questions. Whatever. Yeah, you're right. I'm so sorry. That was stupid of me to ask. It's fine. Still, I'm so sorry. She told you to stop saying sorry, Sam. I prefer sweets. Sweets? That makes sense. What about you? Me? I like sweets, but I prefer making them than eating them, honestly. Why is that? Oh, well, because I gain weight easily. Huh. I don't really have that problem. I twitch at her response. Well, not all of us are as blessed as you. Did I hit a nerve? Well, I guess it works out, though. I did want a reason to bake more, so I'll make the sweets and you can eat them. Sounds like a good deal to me. I thought you'd say that. Almost makes it feel like it was fate that we met. Oh, is Necker blushing now? I meant fate, huh? I blush even more. Oh, what should we have for breakfast tomorrow? That was kind of random to bring up. I think French toast would be nice. I see. Though I don't think I'm closer to getting to find out where Necker came from, I am at least happy to get to know her more. Well, I should head back to bed. Yeah? Alright. Hey. Night, Sam. Good night, Nekra. I turn to my room. As I lay in bed, my mind begins to wander. I was kind of worried about having a zombie in my home. I mean, for reasons other than the possibility of having her eat my flesh. But I also never lived with anyone else other than my family. And I could barely stand living with them, especially with my mother constantly berating me. Oof. Too relatable. Yeah, I could never live with my parents again. I'm glad to have my, my own place, such as it is. Oofium? Yeah. Has been mostly me in this apartment, so I wasn't used to the feeling of having another presence. I thought that having another person in my home would be unsettling at the very least. Yet, having Nekra here and having dinner with her, watching a movie with her afterwards, it didn't feel that weird. She's quiet yet also blunt, and usually when I'm around new people I feel awkward and feel the need to make conversation. Yet with Nekra, I didn't feel uncomfortable around her at all. Aw. Quite the opposite, actually. Talking to Nekra was easy, surprisingly fun, and it did help that she was a good listener. So, rather than focusing on trying to fill the air with meaningless conversation, I actually felt like I could relax and speak freely around her without worrying what she thought of me. It was nice. Maybe it's not so bad having someone else here. I wonder what dessert I should also make her for tomorrow. I'll definitely make something better. Maybe I should search up some recipes tomorrow. As I keep thinking of what to make for dinner tomorrow, I can slowly feel sleep overtake me. Yet, unlike most nights where I dread waking up and facing another stressful day, I can't wait for the next day to come. Chapter 2, I'm dead serious. I do believe this is where the demo left off. So from this point on, this is all new material from my perspective. How far we're a little less than an hour into the stream. I'm just curious about something here. Okay, I was just checking to see if there were any responses to my comments. Anyway, ooh, let's go. Yeah. Anyway. A few days have passed since Nekra started living with me, and it has been awkward. Ugh, my head hurts. Hey. Oh, hey, Nekra. Have you eaten yet? No. Oh, well, I have to head to work, so I'll leave my debit card for you on the counter, so go ahead and order something for you online to eat again, okay? Okay. Bye then. No, she's still doesn't have much free time, I guess. It's been like that for the past couple of days. I awkwardly greet her in the morning, then leave to work, then come back home, and she's usually fast asleep. We haven't really talked much since that first night. I want to approach her, as I feel like getting closer would help me find out more about her past. But also, since she's living with me, I thought it would be nice if we could become friends. Never had many friends, as my poor attempts at getting closer with Nekra have shown, but I still like to get to know Nekra better and hopefully become close. Okay, Sam. Tomorrow's the day. Going to ask Nekra if she wants to try and become friends. Oh, that's an awkward way to bring it up. No more excuses. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Hey. Good morning, Nekra. Okay. Morning to you too, I guess. So, Nekra. Yeah? Hey, well... I guess I'll see you tonight then. Oh, come on, Sam. Oh dear. Oh well. Fine. I shuffle nervously. Nekra?
Huh?
What?
Ow.
You know what? Never mind. It's not important. Oh, for F's sake, would you stop that? Huh? Stop that whole, oh, I have something to say, never mind, it's not important crap. You've done that, like, I can't even count how many times you've done that. Wanting to say something to me, but you never spit it out. Why can't you just say what you want in my face already? I'm sorry. I guess it's not my place to say this since I'm staying in your apartment, but if you have to say something to say, just say it. Because keeping me on the edge like that isn't fair either. Yeah. Maybe what you want to say seems unimportant to you, but the other party may think differently. He then crosses her arms and looks away from me. You should head to work. Doubt you want to be late. Yeah, bye then. Leave the apartment quietly. Oh no, you still didn't say it? Trying to make out the emojis on the other monitor. Anyway. Leave the apartment quietly. Ah, darn it. Darn it, Sam, come on. We got along so well on the first night, and now look at how things are. She ended up getting frustrated with me because I keep pulling back in front of her. But I just wasn't sure how to approach her. I mean, ever since she started living here, she's been quiet and distant, mostly either sleeping or watching TV. I've wanted to get her to know her better, but I feel that maybe she should have some space since she did lose her memories and found out she died. I mean, there's giving space, and then there's like, giving her space doesn't mean like avoiding her altogether. I mean, she has the whole day to herself, right? Yeah. Since she's apparently just sitting around the apartment all day. Oh well. Which is why I kept hesitating around her, but I never meant for her to get upset at me. Now I guess she probably hates living with me, or maybe she just hates me in general. No, don't start that catastrophizing. That's the bane of overthinkers there. Start overthinking yourself into thinking that things must be terrible when, like, oh well. Anyway, moving on. Something up, Sam? Not really. Why do you ask? Because that was the 5th time you've sighed since you came to work. Oops. Sorry, I didn't. I'm just kind of having some personal trouble. Huh? Is it about the stray you took in? Sort of. Well, I told you could always come to me if you're ever having trouble. So, why don't you tell me what's up? No, Sam. Yeah. Liam did say that I could come to him for advice, but that's because he thinks I have a stray cat and not a zombie. But he also said I could text or call him for anything, yet I actually haven't been really texting him or calling him though since that first night. I've been too scared to. Not really sure how often I can bother a person. I don't want to ruin my relationship with Liam by becoming an annoyance to him. Oh no, curse of the introvert. Yeah, that whole quandary of where do you draw that line? Like, how much is an acceptable amount to talk to, like? I mean, I say curse the introvert. I mean, it's maybe it's not just necessarily just an introvert thing. I could be projected, but there's also the fact. I mean, I'm thinking from my own experience. Like, I'm autistic myself, so social cues can be awkward for me, and yes, figuring out how much or how little is appropriate to interact or reach out or whatever. It can be tough to figure out. I just noticed the little buttons on his apron there. Just a picture of a coffee and what are those? A couple of anime girls? What is that? Anyway, moving right along. Besides, I'm not sure if I could explain my problem to him, even if I tried. It's okay, Liam. Besides, we shouldn't be talking so much during work. We should get back to work. Whoops, I'm assuming that's a typo. Should get back to work. I mean, we can talk a little. It's okay, don't worry about it. It's not important. Well, alright. I'm going to head to the back to prep things. See you, Liam. Yeah, see you. Sam, you're just pushing everyone away. That's kind of sad. Oh well. It's now time for us to close soon, and from the looks of the store, I have a lot to do before heading home. Hey, Sam, just wanted to check up on you again. Are you sure you don't want to talk about what's bothering you? Didn't she say that he opens the store while she closes it? That suggests, I don't know. I was under the impression that like he had a morning shift and she had an evening shift. Like, why is he still here if it's closing time? But I don't know. Maybe both of them have an all-day shift. I don't know. Anyway, moving right along. Sure you don't want to talk about what's bothering you? Liam has been trying to get me to talk all day. He's nothing if not persistent. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we started this by saying that he's been asking her to hang out, like, periodically for the last 2 years. So yeah, persistent indeed. These buttons are references to the people who helped make the game. Oh, okay. I think it was mentioned on the art book. Oh, okay, yeah. I did purchase the art book. I figured I didn't mind supporting the creator, but I haven't actually looked at it yet. I figured I wanted to play through the whole thing before I looked at the art book. So, try to play it as unspoiled as possible. But yeah, that's cool to know. Anyway, moving on. But I still refuse to trouble him with my own problems. It's fine, Liam, and besides, shouldn't you head home soon? Your shift is over. Yeah, but what about you? Cleaning up the store may not be easy today, especially thanks to that one family that came in. You'll be here all night if you try to do it on your own. At least let me help you with that. He really is trying. It's okay, Liam. I can handle it. Besides, might be better if I don't go home right now anyways. That's sad.
Huh?
Huh? Why? I can't explain. Don't, it's full of spoilers. Yeah, that's what I thought. Besides, I doubt you could help me with this problem anyway. Well, that sounds ominous. It puts Liam in an awkward spot because he's like, okay, I know she's troubled and she's not letting me help her, but I don't know. Oh no. Oh, there were 4 ellipses. Seriously? Do you know how messed up that sounds? Like, maybe you're right, maybe I can't help, but at least I can listen. Even if I can't help solve your problems, I at least want to help you so you're not stressing about them by yourself. But no, you keep pushing me away. Uh-oh. The hot-tempered Liam is back again. Every time you ever seemed troubled, you just would keep pretending you were all right, no matter how many times I asked you what was wrong. You know how that makes others feel when you shut them out like that? Well, I mean, Liam, I'm sure you want to help, but I'm sorry to say you aren't actually entitled to her time if she doesn't want to give it to you. That's kind of ultimately up to her. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. But if that's how it is, fine. I won't try and help you anymore. I'm done trying to talk to you. I'm heading home then. Just don't say I didn't try to help. Yeesh. He walks out and slams the door shut. I wince at the loud sound it made. Oh no, I made him upset. It didn't even matter that I tried not to burden him with my problems. He still got annoyed at me. I can't do anything right. Oh no, Sam. I thought about how I angered Nekra because she got frustrated with me holding back what I wanted to say. I tried not to bother Liam with my issues and be a burden to him, and yet he still got upset with me. And now they both probably hate me. I start to tear up. No matter what I do, all I do is mess everything up. Aw. But maybe I could try to fix this. Yeah, I can't give up. But how would I even fix this? Should I head home and talk with Necker first? I should call Liam and apologize to him first. There you go. More like route choice kind of things. I'm gonna go with Necra. So there. Alright, that's it. I'm going to finish cleaning up as quickly as possible and head home. I'm going to go and talk with Necra and find out maybe why she is upset with me. And then apologize to her for upsetting her. Whatever it is I did. What do you mean, whatever it is? Necra explained to you what was troubling her about as clearly as she possibly could. She said, you keep bringing up something that you wanted to say and then don't say it. Anyway, whatever. Alright, let's do this. After I finish cleaning up the cafe, I begin to make my way home. I continue to go over in my head of what I would say to Necra once I see her. I'm so sorry that you're upset at me. Oh, no, don't say it like that. I mean, it makes it... Does Sam really not understand what upset Necra, even though Necra explicitly and clearly said what it was that upset her? Oh, well. I mean, that said, I mean, okay, it is, okay, frankly, it is good to address the emotion before you address the issue, as a general rule. So, you know, okay, fair enough, points for that, because, you know, people don't like to listen when they're angry, but phrasing it like, I'm so sorry that you're upset at me, it just feels a wee bit like you know, she's putting the blame on her for being upset, kind of. I mean, you can phrase it better than that. Oh well. Anyway, moving on.
Ugh.
Oh wait, no, that makes it sound like it's her fault for being upset. I'm sorry that I upset you? Sounds vague. It is a little better though. It's a little better, but yes, it is vague. I mean, you could start by remembering what Necra said. Oh well. What should I say to her? However, before I can figure out what I would like to say to her, I'm already inside my apartment. Here goes nothing. I'm back. This is it, Sam. You got this. Just say you're sorry to her in a calm, composed manner. Hey. I'm so sorry! I mean, I'm sorry for upsetting you. Wait, no, I mean, sorry that I screwed up. No, so much for calm and composed. I'm so sorry. I hope you can forgive me. It's fine. I understand. You do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Don't worry. I knew this was coming. I just wanted to hear it directly from you, but I'll be out of your hair soon. I'm not easy to put up with, and it's too much to have someone harbor a monster, so I'll leave tonight. Oh, wait, what are you talking about? Are you telling me to leave? What? No!
What?
And why are you so sorry? Because didn't I upset you earlier? Oh, that. That was just because I was getting stressed. You kept approaching me, and I was anticipating that you were going to ask me to leave. But then you kept pushing the topic away, which kept making me more anxious every time you did that. So I guess I took my frustrations out on you, which wasn't cool of me to do. Sorry about that. It's not entirely your fault. I mean, from the sound of it, I did kind of indirectly hurt you. I can see how my behavior would make you nervous. So I'm sorry for making you feel that way too. But I'm confused now. You don't want me to leave? Of course not. I mean, I was uncomfortable with Necro sometimes, but that was more due to me being nervous around people in general. Never thought of wanting her to leave my place, especially since her circumstances would make it difficult for her to.
Huh?
Why would you think that?
Uh,
Because you kept acting all skittish and stuff around me and kept trying to tell me something. Then you would clamp up and tell me to forget it, which is why I thought you wanted to tell me to leave, but you were too afraid to. I thought you were uncomfortable with having me around, or could bring me to your place and wanted me to leave. I'm sorry, I acted like that not because I was uncomfortable with you. I don't have much experience living with anyone else but family, so I'm not sure how to act. I see. And I thought you hated living with me. Why would you think that, Sam? Well, that's not true at all. Hard to hate someone when they give you a place to stay and free food. I'm not exactly sure how to take that. All the emojis. Yeah. But at least you don't hate me. And also, Necra, I don't want you to leave. You sure? I mean, you were kind of forced to take me in.
Huh?
I wasn't forced. It was my decision to let you stay with me, and I know it will be difficult for you to leave and find some place to stay, as, you know, if anyone saw you, they would probably shoot you in the head. That's a little blunt. That's true, since it's so easy to get a gun in this country. What country does this take place in? But also, I actually like your company. Like, when we had dinner together, it was nice having dinner with someone for a change instead of eating alone. So, what I'm trying to say is, you should stay. Till, you know, you're ready to leave. Okay. I guess I'll stay. Okay. But there's still one thing that's confusing me.
Huh?
What were you trying to say to me before? You know, like all those times you kept walking up to me, spouting like one or two words, then running off? I thought you were trying to tell me to leave, but if that's not the case, what were you trying to do? Oh, I was actually trying to get closer to you, to get to know you better, by trying to start a conversation, but then I kept getting scared and running off instead. Seriously? Sorry, I never meant for my attempts at making conversation to come off as me wanting to express my desire for you to leave, though. Guess I really need to work on my social skills. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, you do. Though this could have been avoided if we both talked it out. So I guess you're not the only one who needs to work on their social skills. So I'm sorry for not saying anything earlier either, and for snapping at you earlier. Thanks, but yeah, we just have to work and communicate with each other more. And then we could have saved each other from all the frustrating feelings we were feeling. But Liam! I then recall Liam, who is still upset at me. You okay? Oh, sorry, I was just thinking about a friend of mine. He was worried about me and kept trying to get me to talk about my troubles. But I kept avoiding it and I ended up making him upset. Why didn't you just vent to him then? Do you not trust him? It's not that. It's just that when I was growing up, I had to deal with a lot. That's a little ominous too. I mean, it's just, she's sort of implied earlier that she's got some domineering parents, or at least domineering mother anyway. Like, I can sort of imagine that her mother would be someone who tolerates her complaining. Mystery? I'm sure the mystery will be will be solved soon. We'll see. Anyway. And I found out that whenever I share my feelings or try to talk to anyone about it, I would just be annoying to them or ruin the mood, or they look at me differently. Yeah, see? I have a brief thought about my parents. Yeah, exactly, see? yeah, like her parents don't want to hear that stuff. Oh, what do all these buttons do? I guess these are save and load. What is this? I guess this is skip. This would be settings. Is this history? I guess this is history, right? Yeah. But yeah. Like, I get the definite feeling, yeah, her parents just didn't tolerate her complaining about stuff. We also did have the reference to estrogen earlier. You know, like she's transgender, and I have to imagine for someone to come out as trans in those circumstances, that's got to be super heckin' stressful. I kind of wonder how her parents would have taken it. But I don't know. Anyway, moving right along. I have a brief thought about my parents, or they wouldn't care. So I started to get scared that if I kept burdening them with my troubles, they wouldn't want me around anymore. So I bottled up everything. Thought if I try and push everything down, even if my face kept hurting because I forced myself to smile, or even if it hurts to breathe sometimes, oh yikes. Or even if I ended up crying alone, oh no. Sam. I thought it would make things easier for everyone. I think about Liam, it kept pushing him away and ended up hurting him. And I'm starting to learn that may not be true. I just hurt someone who could have been my friend. Because it seemed I was trying to push him away. Were you? Not intentionally. And I think about how painful it was for me whenever I kept pushing down my feelings instead of expressing them because I was so afraid to trouble others. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good thing to keep in mind that, like, when it comes when it comes to talk to people about your troubles, I mean, some people want to hear about it, and it isn't a burden to them. Like, if they're, like, particularly if they're your friends, like a good friend will want to hear you out. Although, I mean, I guess Sam doesn't really have much experience with friends, but, you know, I'm just saying that it's like, it depends who you're talking to, of course, but it can be a service to the person to you know, share your troubles with them. Like, it makes them feel good about helping you talk it out or whatever. It's not necessarily the burden you might think it is. And yeah, sometimes you by keeping it back, you might end up hurting both of you in the end. Where is the Oh, there it is. It's just, sorry. This is me doing some autistic stimming here. I'm fiddling with things on my desk, and there was a little twist tie thing I was fiddling with earlier, and I was like, where did it go? And apparently I dropped it on the floor at some point. Anyway, this is me rambling again. I should move along. Moving right along here. I would often cry alone and wallow in self-loathing, like earlier. Oh no, that's sad. It's probably not good for me either, but what else can I do now? I mean, I just drove off another person because I refused to let them in and be honest with them. I guess I'll just probably keep being alone. I see. I think that you should just not do that, though. Huh? Well, like you said, bottling up your feelings seems to just hurt everyone, especially yourself, so why keep it up? It's probably not easy for you to just break that habit, though, but you'll probably stop eventually. Because if you continue doing so, those negative feelings will just continue to fester inside you. And you'll just destroy yourself. Yeah. I mean, potentially that's how it goes. That's the sort of thing that it tends to continue until. Wait, you checking if the feed cam is still live? What? Feed cam. No such thing in this stream. Anyway, anyway, I was about to say, yeah, sometimes we develop some self-destructive coping mechanisms, you know, like Sam learned to keep to herself because her parents never wanted to hear her complain, and sometimes, yeah, like I said, self-destructive coping mechanism. Sometimes it has to build up to a point where bottling it up is is more painful than the idea of you know, quote unquote burdening someone. Oh well. Anyway, moving right along. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Then let's start by talking to your friend tomorrow. I'm sure they'll forgive you then. Actually, let's start here. Huh? Nekra, from now on, let's communicate to each other when something is bothering us. Like how I thought you hated living with me, or you thought I wanted you to leave. I mean, kind of weird how you thought I hated living with you when I'm crashing here rent-free and being fed, but sure. Still, if we're going to be living with each other, we shouldn't hide things from each other, right? And if something is ever upsetting you, Nekra, or you need to vent, please feel free to come to me. I'll listen. Then you better do the same. I expect you to tell me whenever something annoys you. I work in retail, so you might hear me vent a lot then. Just today, I had a customer try to get a free drink by complaining that their drink didn't have enough whipped cream. Well, how about you tell me about it? Sure, but how about I make dinner too? And I can tell you all about it while we eat. Sounds like a plan. I think there should be a policy to ban annoying customers. Wouldn't that be nice? But then there'd be no customers. Yeah, right. Is that bad? From a business perspective, yes. She snorts. Whatever. Capitalism is dumb anyway, too. Huh. Based Necra. Capitalism is indeed a very inefficient system. I mean, I understand why it exists, like it, you know, providing an incentive for challenge customers to a duel. Sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. This is where I have to restrain myself from going on too much of a tangent here, but I'll just briefly. Yeah, capitalism, I can understand it provides an incentive for people to work and get things done, but unchecked capitalism is horribly inefficient and funnels all of the wealth to rich people who then hoard it. It needs checks and balances in the system, which theoretically the government could and I'd say should impose, but they often don't, or at least not enough. Causes a lot of problems. I don't know. It's kind of a broken system, really. Moving right along. I chuckle at her response, and my eyes stray over to her hands and up her arms and up to her face. There's so many stitches. I really wonder what happened to her. Yeah, you know, I was wondering about that too. I mean, like, she looks like she was attached together from, like, was she attached together from multiple people, or, I mean, they're different colorations around her too. Like she's like a Frankensteinian creation, or was she actually just blown to bits and someone stitched her back together? Anyway, moving on. Though there's no point of asking since she probably doesn't remember. But still. Hey. Oh, yes? You're staring at me. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's fine. She then looks down and picks at her food. I know the stitches aren't pleasant to look at. Must look pretty ugly now. I don't think you're ugly at all. Oh. I wasn't staring at your stitches because I thought they were ugly. That's not why I was
Huh?
staring. Then why were you staring? Well, oh. Hmm. Hmm. I think they look really cool. I was worried they felt painful. Or I wanted to touch them. Hmm. I mean, thonk, yeah. Like, okay, I think they look really cool. I mean, that seems like a safe, neutral thing to go with. Or I was worried they felt painful. I do kind of wonder if she feels any pain at all, really. I mean, like, considering that like the half the flesh is gone from one of her arms, uh, does she feel anything at all? I want to touch them. Does feel a bit forward, but on the other hand, I mean, I don't know. Are we close enough to make such a suggestion? Hmm. Seems like the kind of thing that might lead to other stuff happening later on. Judging from the download page, I got the impression that this game keeps things PG-13, so I don't think it's gonna I don't think it's gonna lead to anything anything R-rated or anything. But hmm I'm gonna think about that a moment. I'm gonna go use the washroom. I'll be right back. All right, where did I leave off? Yeah, wall cam. Yeah, sorry. Briefly, I was gonna say the chair stream. I guess you can't see the chair from this angle. Look like the most mesmerizing thing on earth. What you're Your white is truly touching my heart? Welcome back? Okay. Oh, right. It isn't actually quite white. I mean, I guess the light's shining on it in a way that makes it look white. It's sort of how do you even describe that color? It's not quite. I wouldn't call it off-white. It's not quite beige. Somewhere in between. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So I sort of feel like these are arranged in order of what a fate. Sorry. Really cancel on Twitter. It's funny. Yeah, well, Twitter's kind of a garbage fire right now, anyway. So, I mean, I never used Twitter, but from what I've heard, it was kind of already a garbage fire before Elon Musk got his hands on it, and now it's even worse. So, probably not a huge loss. Anyway, I sort of get the feeling. Excuse me. Even though I've been taking regular sips of water, I'm yeah, throat's getting rough all of a sudden. Okay, anyway, like they sort of feel like these are like less and less tame. Like, I think they look really cool. It's the safe neutral option, whereas where they're painful, it seems to be expressing concern for her. So it's a little it's a little stronger choice. I want to touch them. Is kind of, I wonder if that's probably maybe too strong a choice. It might come across a bit creepy at this stage. Like, I know she's socially awkward. And Sam being so socially awkward is probably going to it's gonna make it weird. I'm kind of leaning towards I was worried they felt painful. That's what I'm going with. I was worried if they were causing you pain.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh.
Like, do they hurt you at all?
Hmm.
Huh. Not really. No, I actually don't think I can feel any pain.
Huh?
Wait, really?
Hmm.
I mean, she then holds up her bony arm. If I did, I would definitely be feeling a lot of pain from this.
Oh.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Oh.
Also, I did accidentally stab myself the other day. Oh no. What? Ow. I was cutting a piece of cake and stabbed myself in the chest? How do you accidentally chop? What? How does that work?
Oh.
You should be more careful, Necra. I don't see why you're worrying so much. I told you I don't feel any pain. Even if you don't feel pain, I still don't like the thought of you being hurt.
Oh.
I mean, even if you can't feel pain, I still worry about you being injured somehow. I get it. She's blushing again. Just don't say anymore, please. You can see her blushing behind her hair. Are you embarrassed? She scoffs. I'm not embarrassed. I'm just not used to others worrying about me. Do you dislike it? I never said that. But can we just change the subject? Can't help but smile at how bashful she's acting. He knew that even Necker would have her shy moments. Something new I learned about her. Huh. What else should we talk about? Necker, you haven't touched the carrots. Oh, yeah. Aren't you going to eat them? I don't really want to. You're kidding, right? You have to eat some vegetables. You can't just sustain yourself on junk food. Are we sure about that? How do we know what she sustains? How do we know what sustains her? I mean, she has bones holding together somehow, despite not having any flesh on them anyway. Moving on. Says you. What have you been eating while I'm away? I walk over to the trash can. Wait. See, the trash can was filled with pizza boxes, potato chip bags, and every unhealthy thing imaginable. Oh, Sam just judging her now. This is a diet of a 13-year-old boy. The F? A 13-year-old boy? I'm putting you on an actual balanced meal plan from now on. No more ordering out either. I'll be making dinner. And I'll make sure you eat your veggies. Just let me die again, why don't you? Alright, I'm going to head to work now. Cool. See you then. I'll see you when I get back home. I head towards the door. Hey. Do your best today. I'll try. Is that Mecca trying to be friendly there? I enter the cafe and immediately look around. I then spot Liam's figure behind the register. She hasn't apologized to him yet. Hey Liam. Hey. Sam, look, I'm sorry. No, don't be. I'm sorry that I kept refusing to talk to you about my problems. I have a hard time talking to others about my problems, and for a long time I thought it was okay because it made things easier for everyone. But I'm starting to realize that it's not okay to just keep everything to myself. Excuse me. Especially from a friend. Damn the throat. Yeah, no kidding. Like, I don't know. I think maybe there's something I ate that's having that effect on my throat, but it's weird when it's like fine for like hours and then just suddenly starts going. It could just be me like overworking my throat or something. I tried to warm up my voice before starting the stream. But I don't know, maybe just too much talking is too much talking. Excuse me. Especially from a friend. And Liam's probably like, friend zoned. No, I'm just kidding. The whole concept of the friend zone is dumb in the first place. I mean, being friends is a good thing. It's a good thing. Anyway, moving on. Well, I'm sorry too that I yelled at you. It wasn't cool of me to do it all. Even if I was upset, it wasn't okay to lose my temper with you when you were already going through a lot. I'm sorry about that. It's okay. I mean, you're forgiven, and you had your own reasons you're upset, right? Don't push yourself. Yeah. I mean, I haven't streamed a visual novel in a while where I had to do different voices. I think it might be contributing to it. I don't know exactly how long this is. I sort of hope I can like get to one of the endings first, at least, before I leave off the stream. We'll see. We're an hour 43 into the stream, huh? Time flies. It's okay. I mean, you're forgiven, and you had your own reasons you were upset, right? Yeah, I guess. I was hurt by the fact that you wouldn't tell me what's going on. It made me feel like I was the only one that thought we were getting close. It's very long, man. I have actually played everything, Lamau. Oh dear. Oh really? Okay. Well, I'll try going to a good stopping off point, I guess. We'll see. I'm glad that I'm not though. You aren't, and I promise to do my best to not hide anything from you anymore. Happy to hear that then. Oh, does that mean she's gonna tell him about having a zombie in her home? So then, why were you upset yesterday? Oh, well, it's sort of complicated. Maybe I'll tell you later. Sorry, bad habit. How about I just tell you now.
Uh-huh.
I'd like that. I still say, especially given, like, even if the secret wasn't, I have a zombie that I'm looking after in my home, she still isn't required to tell him if she's not comfortable with it. And the fact that it's a big secret that, yeah, that she's worried that she's worried that Necro is going to be taken away by government agents and have horrible things done to her or whatever. Like, that's extra reason to keep it secret. So, like, she's well within her rights to just not tell Liam if she doesn't want to. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Is she going to totally spill the beans? We'll see. Oh, we just had a time jump to her back at home again. Okay. I was kind of curious to see if she was gonna like tell him after work or something, but I guess not. I'm back. Hey.
Oh.
So, how's your day?
Ugh.
Not horrible. I made up with my friend, and that's good. Hey, Sam. Are you really okay with me living here? I'm not exactly human, and I know I can be a pain to deal with. You don't need to put up with me. I could find a way to survive on my own. I mean, sure, but it probably will be difficult for you. And like I said before, I don't mind you living with me until you find better arrangements. I actually appreciate your company. How would she find other arrangements, though? I mean, it's not like she can, like, walk around in public, right? It's not like she knows anybody she can call. Like, make other arrangements? Like, what? Whatever. Anyway, moving on. You're weird.
Huh?
What? But I guess it's not a bad thing. Well, thanks, I guess. Yeah, sorry, it just occurred to me that I guess it's a bit late now. There's another Discord server. I probably should have shared the link for this stream. Oh well. Sorry, bear with me. I'm getting distracted by something over here. Okay, that's fine. Okay, anyway, moving right along. Well, thanks, I guess. So, anything interesting happened at work today? Well, there are a couple of mean customers. You want to talk about it? Sure. You know what? What the hell? Even though I'm late, I'm gonna post a recommendation anyway. I mean, I'm gonna. Sorry, bear with me. Do. Sorry, bear with me. Let me just attend to this really quick, and then I'll get back to it. Here we go. There's just a Discord server I'm part of that has a lot of LGBT folk in it that would probably appreciate a game that has LGBT content in it. I should have posted the link there sooner. Oh well. Anyway, moving right along. Sorry, what were? Sure, what you and? Oh yeah, a couple of mean cousins want to talk about it. Sure. Oops.
Ugh.
Right after I make dinner. Tonight we're having broccoli. Great. Chapter 3, A Helping Hand. After the whole incident, the awkward atmosphere that was in the home is dissipated. Now, instead of walking in eggshells around each other, Nekra and I have found a good pace. Although Nekra mostly keeps to herself, often either watching TV, playing video games, or sleeping, she sleeps for most of the day. Sometimes I poke her to check she was still alive, since, oh boy. The upcoming I Just Wanted to Be a Single game, which has Arrow Ace Protect. Yeah, I'm aware of that one. I streamed the demo for that a while back. I think it was last Valentine's Day that I streamed it actually. That's a zany game, and yeah, made by the same person or same people who made this. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, moving right along. I keep my promises as well. Healthy meals for Nekra to eat and putting them in the fridge so she doesn't have to resort to always ordering pizza. However, making sure she actually eats them is a struggle. Come on, you need to eat your vegetables.
Ugh.
No, they're gross.
Yeah.
Really? Are you like a child or something? You can't just have sugar for a meal. You need actual nutrients. Isn't that kind of hypocritical of you to say? You don't seem to be eating enough either. You skip breakfast and dinner a lot. That's just as unhealthy, if not more unhealthy, than me eating cake all the time. And this is coming from a person who's already dead. Yeah, good point. She's right. I guess I can't criticize you then. Then from now on, I'll eat dinner with you too. That way we can both be healthier. Well, I would sort of assume that you were doing that anyway. No. Fine. That sounds good to me. Also, now I can watch you and make sure you're not tossing the broccoli in the trash. Yeah. That was just one time. Thus, we start eating meals together. Otherwise, she would refuse to eat anything else but sweets. And because of that, I stopped skipping meals as well. So, in a way, she actually has been helping me kick my own unhealthy habits. Additionally, having meals with her is surprisingly fun. I've never been known to talk much, but with Nekra, it's easy to relax around her and chat. And so this customer comes in and complains that their drink, T-H-E-I-R-E, that should be T-H-E-I-R. Yeah, sorry. That's can't help the proofreading mode in there. That their drink doesn't have enough foam and even gives an exact measurement of how much foam they wanted. Oh, sorry, I'm talking too much. No, you're not. But I've been mostly taking up the conversation. So, not like I have much to talk about. I don't remember anything. Oh, I suppose that's true. Besides, I prefer listening anyways. Your stories are pretty funny. Especially the bathroom incident. That was pretty awful. So keep talking, and if it helps you to talk, then that's added bonus. An added bonus, perhaps. Sorry. Okay. Meals with Nekra are always pleasant, even when I talk about work, baking, or anything really. She's always attentive. It feels that what I say matters to her. And it feels nice to have someone else to talk with. Speaking of which...
Oh?
So, how has Nekra been doing? Oh, she's doing great. Before she used to be so picky, but oh, so wait, what? Back the heck up. How's Necker been doing? So she did tell him about it, and we just skipped over that whole scene, apparently. Like, we don't get to find out like what his reaction is to her or anything like that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe if we'd been warmer to him before, that we would have. I think you see this reaction in his route exactly. Yeah. Oh well. Moving right along. Oh, she's doing great. Before she used to be so picky about meals, but now that I have started watching her eat, she's finally eating everything. That's good. Usually some cats prefer being alone when eating, but there are some rare exceptions of cats preferring attention when they eat. Okay, so he does still think she's a cat. Never mind. They also like to get their heads stroked sometimes as they eat too. Yeah, sure. Let's try that with Necra. Bruh, yeah. Yeah. I can't imagine Necra letting me stroke her head when she eats. She might, though. The only real concern that I have now, though, is that she tends to sleep a lot. That's pretty normal for cats. They like to sleep often. But is it normal for zombies? Oh, you did say you gave her treats often? Maybe you should lower her treat intake. She might start getting fat. I don't think she has that problem. Necra could eat a whole cake for every meal and not gain weight. How does her metabolism still even work? That's a good question. Well, still. If you need any more advice, just ask. Yeah, thank you, Liam. Besides, I also like hearing about the stray you took. I also like hearing about the stray you took in. Though I wish you would show me some pictures. Maybe another time. Well, that's fine then. Oh, but hey, there's been this new webcomic I've been reading. I think you'll like this one. It's got really interesting world lore. World lore. Implying that he reads fantasy webcomics now?
Oh?
Really? How so? Well, for instance, ... I've been texting and chatting with Liam about Necra. Since I never live with someone other than family, I've been consulting him sometimes. Though he thinks Necra's a cat. Now I wish I had said I had a new roommate instead of taking in a stray, but I already dug my hole, so I guess I'll have to sit in it. Yeah. But it's still nice to talk about Necra with him. I never really talked much with Liam about stuff other than work, so having Necra has given me something new and common for us to talk about. New and common? Anyway. Sorry, I just sort of feel like maybe that's supposed to say in common? Whatever, moving on. So in a way, Necra has inadvertently helped me improve my relationship with Liam. Who knew that taking in a zombie would end up helping me become friends with my coworkers? Let's just hope Necra doesn't find out about me calling her a stray, though, or Liam find out that Necra is actually a zombie. In summary, the past week has been interesting and new for me, even enjoyable. Though there's just one complaint I have about my new living arrangement, and that is... Necra. I call her name trying to wake her up. It's 12 o'clock and she's still sleeping.
Yeah.
Necra! She continues to sleep. I shake her awake. What?
Yeah.
Called you 3 times and you didn't wake up. How late did you stay up? Don't remember. You shouldn't be staying up late and sleeping in so much. It's not healthy. I can't really judge, as my own sleeping habits were horrible. Maybe I should practice what I preach. You know, I know we talked about this and all, but if you think about it, do I need to be healthy? I'm dead, so it's not like practicing healthy habits is going to extend my life anytime soon. Can't deny that. This isn't what I even wanted to talk about. What did you want to talk about then? Ever since you started living here, my chores have doubled. I point to the bag of potato chips on the coffee table. And it doesn't help when you leave your snacks all over the apartment. Fine, I won't snack as much. That's not what I'm saying. Look, all I'm asking of you is just help out around the house more. Like, clean up after yourself. Wow, sorry. Clean up after yourself more, please, and maybe do some chores for me before I get home. Can you do that, please? Okay. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to head to work now. Remember, if you need anything, use my laptop to message me. And don't sleep too much. It isn't healthy. I gather my things and leave the house. I rub my pulsating head. God, that last customer wouldn't stop complaining, and my feet hurt so much from running around everywhere trying to help everyone. You doing okay? Yeah, just tired already.
Huh?
Really? But you're halfway into your shift. Shit, sorry. Probably shouldn't have said that. Lately, whenever I get off work, I feel too drained to do anything else. Even on my weekends, I usually spend them recuperating from how tiresome work was. Yeah, relatable. It wasn't always like this, though. When I first started out, I didn't mind the job as much. But ever since they put me in a management position, there was almost never a day where I wasn't exhausted. Oh, she's a manager. Okay. Or is it like a supervisory position, which isn't actual management? I've been there. Like where you have the title of manager, but you don't really have that much more authority. It's just not like not more authority, just more responsibility. That kind of manager. Anyway, if it wasn't a customer complaining or us running out of ice or some kid making a mess in our cafe, it was something else. The other afternoon shifts don't have the problems I do, which concerns me. I wonder if it just means I'm still unprepared to enter the workforce. I suddenly feel a knot form in my stomach from remembering the upcoming interview my mother set up. Oh yeah, when was that interview supposed to be? Sam? Huh? Sorry, what were we talking about again? Yeah, when was that interview set up? Like, it's been a couple of weeks now, right? Anyway, we were talking about that one Pendeo earlier. Yeah, I suppose I should probably be giving Liam like a Spanish accent or something, but I don't know. I can't do a Spanish accent. Sorry. Honestly, best if I don't try. You know, the one yelled at it because chocolate. Okay, I think maybe I was supposed to say the one who yelled because his chocolate chip cookie didn't have enough chips. Sorry, I tripped over that one a few times trying to parse out the sentence. Anyway, moving on. Oh, right. That man literally made me count every chip on the new cookie I gave him to make sure it had the right amount. It was so ridiculous. Like, why go so far for just a cookie? Want my opinion? He whispers at me with a mischievous grin. I think some customers just get off of bullying retail employees. I mean, probably go home and use it as fodder to jack off to themselves. Liam! I have to choke back at my laughter. Don't say that. Oh my god, I don't need that image in my head right now. Pretty sure it's a real kink, though. Still. So, other than kink shaming and customers, how about you tell me how you're doing? Huh? Oh, I'm doing pretty good. You and your roommate still getting along? What, you called Nick a roommate? Well, yeah, I mean, we're not as awkward with each other anymore. Which is true. Nick and I no longer seem to be walking on eggshells around each other. We even hang out with each other, sometimes watching TV together when I'm not too tired, or just chatting on the couch. I suddenly recalled during one of those bad teen vampire movies that she made a comment that people who like werewolves romance are just softcore furries and have to stifle my laughter. I do kind of wonder about... I mean, yeah, I mean, what can I say about that? I do sort of wonder about people who are into werewolf romance. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like I know that there's like a big vampire romance craze, particularly with Twilight, but I think it sort of predates that movie and book franchise. Um, but werewolves though, I don't know. I mean, like on the surface, I sort of look at that and go like, oh, I don't see the appeal. Like all that fur, really. But yeah, I guess some people are into that. What can I say? Anyway, moving on. Guess it's going well?
Uh-huh.
I think so. However, she's not the most clean roommate. Be nice if she helped around the house more. Wait, we're still talking about a cat, right? Or he still thinks we're talking about a cat? Oh, I get that. I used to have a roommate who didn't do his dishes for months. Megas loved him for that. Ugh, gross. Yeah, it sucks a lot because I have such a sensitive nose.
Oh.
Really? Yeah, that's why I'm not roommates with him anymore. Is there anything else on your mind, though? Well, sorry, the comment about I wish he'd help out around the house more, like, I'm so confused. Like, he thinks we're talking about a cat, right? Then I hear something shatter from the back room. I'll go check it out. $10 says Jane dropped another mug. Not funny. Sorry. Saw Izzy money and took it. Okay, I'll shut up. Then head to the back to check whatever mess was made this time. So, unfortunately, Liam was right. Jane had dropped a couple of dishes while washing them. Thus, I have swept up the mess and had taken notes for tonight to order more dishes, again, to replace the ones she broke.
Oh.
Again, I'm so sorry, Sam. It's fine, Jane, don't worry about it. How about you go and take your 10 right now? Probably be good for you to take a break. Oh! Okay, got it. Jane then skips off to the back. Good for her to take a break, huh?
Huh?
Did I say something wrong? Well, have you taken your break yet?
Oh.
No, but I will later. When was the last time you took a break on a shift? I think about it, but I can't remember. Maybe it has been a couple weeks or months? Okay, I admit I might not be taking my breaks, but that's because it's too busy in the afternoon for me to take any. I mean, if it's not someone breaking something, it's either a customer complaining or some mess being made. It really is hard to find a time to take a break. Ooh, long comment here. What's this? Bruh, I remember a cartoonish animation on YouTube, which is so funny. There was a first part, old times, which had a bunny person running from a werewolf, and then they show the second part nowadays, showing the bunnies being very into the werewolf, and the werewolf running to his house to hide. Yeah, it does sound funny. Anyway, moving right along. I have to make sure everything goes smoothly. Well, if the afternoon shift is stressing you out too much, maybe you and I can swap shifts?
Huh?
Uh-huh.
Like, if you want, you can open instead of me. The open shifts are a lot more chill, so you won't have to deal with any Karens complaining about their soy lattes. His offer sounds tempting, but that would mean I'll be pushing my work onto someone else. I was taught that when someone is given a job, they should be responsible and finish themselves. There you go. Her parenting, I mean, the parenting she received still influencing her, modern day interactions. Like, when you're an adult, you don't necessarily have to live the way your parents taught you if they taught you bad habits. I mean, not that I'm saying it's a bad habit to be responsible for your work, but you know where to draw that line about when to look after yourself and recognize that, hey, maybe it's time to look after myself before I burn myself out with this. Like, the fact that she hasn't gotten any breaks for weeks or months is that's not good for the mental health, But, eh. Oh well. It's all about setting boundaries, you know? Moving on. Not to mention, it seems selfish of me to give my job to someone else just because I don't like it. I feel badly. Liam had to even ask. I'm making him worried. I should just try and put on a smile and bear it for a little longer. No, it's fine. Thank you, though. I really appreciate it. Okay, got it. Yeah, Liam's annoyed about her carrying on with her same patterns, I guess. Suddenly my phone starts to ring. Uh-oh. It's Mom again. I check it to see that my mom is calling me. I try not to take calls during work, but if I don't answer my mom, she gets really upset. Ah, I see. There's that domineering stuff again. Sorry, Liam. Would it be okay for me to take this? Yeah, go for it. Take your time. I take off my apron and walk away from the register to take the phone call. Oh boy. I take a deep breath before answering the phone. Hello? What took you so long to answer? Oh, yikes, one of those. Took you... Like, you're calling her when she's at work. Like, how freaking inconsiderate can you get? And she's, like, trying to turn it around on her, on Sam, and make her, try to make her feel like the inconsiderate one? Like, I don't know. Yeah, some bit of awful parenting there. Yeah, moving right along. I wince at her harsh tone. Sorry, I'm at work. Have you prepared for that interview at all? Not really. Sorry, I haven't had time. Well, make time. You can't keep working that retail job of yours. It was an alright job while you were in college, but you graduated. So now you need to start searching for a real career. I only graduated a couple months ago. What was that? Nothing. I swear, Samantha, if I wasn't here to push you to do better, you probably would be like the rest of those young adults who are doing nothing meaningful with their lives. Well, I mean, at least she calls her Samantha. I mean, acknowledging her gender and all. Moving right along. No real job. Mooching off their family. You'll be grateful for me once you get this job. You'll be making a... That whole you should be grateful card, too. You'll be making a lot more money in this sad retail job, and especially more than if you pursued baking as a career. My chest tightens. It's a good thing I stopped that before you went too far with it. Oh, that's sad. Baking just isn't a real career. But I like it. I know, and you can keep doing it. Once you get a real job. Okay, Mom, I got it. I should get going. I don't want to spend too much time on the phone. Fine, but I'll just say this. You owe your dad and me to do well in this interview with how much we helped you in getting your degree. Oh boy. Yeah, okay. Don't forget that. I won't. Good. I'm glad that you're being responsible. I know you won't disappoint me. Bye then. Bye, Mom. Love you. She hung up though before I finished. Ooh, that's cold. Oh boy. Yeah, you know, I mean, it's like crossing that line between being domineering and just being straight up abusive. You know, like abuse can take many forms. It's not just physical abuse. Like that whole, like, I'm sorry, like, right from what took you so long to answer? Like, holy crap, chill. Like, so it rang a few times. Like, get a grip on yourself. Like, what? You know? Especially, like, the fact that she's at work, like, her mom has no consideration for that at all. And, you know, just being like her mom's just generally being rude and inconsiderate, and not considering her feelings, not considering like the fact that she's at work. Like this is like logically not a good time to be talking at all. I mean, I guess from her mom's perspective, it isn't a real job, so it doesn't count, and I guess she feels like she doesn't have to care about interrupting the work, but also just seems to just generally not care about having any respect for her at all. But yeah, like the guilt tripping and saying that Sam should be grateful to her. How far back does the history go? Where is this? Oh, okay, just curious. And also doesn't return her Sam's attempt at showing some kind of affection. It's just sad. Anyway, moving right along. She hangs up though before I finish. I grab my head. The pounding I was feeling earlier is now getting worse. I should head back inside now. Drag myself back to work.
Ugh.
I'm back. Hey. Hey, Nekra. She's more quiet than usual. I glance around the apartment and notice that none of the chores was done like I asked.
Ugh.
Nekra, did you do any chores like I asked? I cleaned up the food.
Huh?
That's all you did? What about the dishes? We're sweeping. You only complained about the food, so that's all I did. Well, yeah. Sorry, Sam, you opened yourself up to that. You need to give specific goals if you want those goals to be met. Communication. Anyway. That's the only thing you pointed out to me, so I did it.
Ugh.
Why are you getting pissed at me for? That makes me snap. Because I also asked you to help me with chores.
Yeah.
I can't do them all by myself when I'm already exhausted from work. I get that maybe you don't like cleaning, but that doesn't mean you can skip out on them. You think I love listening to my customers complain or having to constantly put out fires at my job? I think that's another typo.
Yeah.
No, I don't, but I do it because I have to. Sometimes you have to do stuff that you hate. That's what it means to be an adult.
Ugh.
Is that so much to ask for you to just grow up a bit and help out instead of sleeping in all the time? Oh no, indeed, yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Just because you're dead doesn't mean you have to be a deadbeat too. Oh boy. I take deep breaths in order to catch my breath. Well, Sam, I get the feeling that's been building up a long time. That's probably been building up for your whole life. With you know, if your mom has been treating you that way the whole time. Yeah, I get the definite feeling that blow up was really more directed at her mom than at Nekra, but oh dear. Okay, all right, moving right along. You can see the hurt in her face. I immediately regret everything I said. Nekra, She runs off to the bathroom and slams it shut before I can finish. What have I done? I slumped down on the couch and put my face in my hands. I can't believe I said all those horrible things. I typically never get that angry. I can only recall a few times I've ever had an outburst like that. Still, I've never directed my anger at someone like that. Maybe my work has been taking a toll on my mental health more than I thought. Is this what happens with all jobs? That have it take its toll on you mentally until you're hurting those around you? That's an interesting philosophical question. If I take that accounting job, will I continue to change? Will I continue to change me for the worse? Will maybe I guess I have a feeling it's supposed to say, will it continue to change me for the worst? Yeah. There's no time to worry about that now. For now, I need to figure out a way to apologize to Nekra. I stare at the bathroom door, but it doesn't look like she'll leave anytime soon. What should I do? Try talking to her through the door or ask someone for advice? By ask someone for advice, I presumably means Liam, because like there's no one else in the game. I mean, aside from her mom, I don't think she's going to ask her mom for advice. I'm kind of leaning towards trying to talk to her through the door. I mean, I think that's what I would do. Insert minor grammatical mistake meme. I don't know. It's just the way my brain is wired, I guess. I get tripped up by that sort of thing. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, I'm going to try talking through the door. No, don't gently knock on the door. Sorry. DDLC flashbacks. Anyway, I gently knock on the door. Nekra? There's no reply. Nekra? I take a deep breath. I'm sorry. I should not have yelled at you, no matter how frustrated I was. It's just that work is... I know that's not right. I shouldn't be coming up with excuses. No matter how bad work is, I had no right to say those things to you. Think about how I acted, and I can feel it, my chest tighten again. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Nekra. After what I did, I wouldn't even be surprised if Nekra wanted to leave. Thinking of the fact I would never have another dinner with her again, or hear her welcome me home again, have her presence, which I had gotten used to be... Sorry, parsing out the sentence again. And have her presence, which I had gotten used to, be gone. My eyes begin to sting. I'm so sorry. It's okay if you don't want to stay here anymore, but please, just know I regret how I acted. There's still no reply. There she goes catastrophizing again. Always jumping to their worst conclusions. I'll go and give you some space. Suddenly the door swings open. I don't recall saying I wanted to leave.
Huh?
Nekra. We just stand there silently for a while, unsure of what we both should say. Realizing that Nekra is probably still upset with me, the tears that I have been trying to hold back start gushing down my cheeks. Aww. Don't do that. I'm sorry, I can't stop. I just... try wiping my eyes, but to no avail. However, suddenly I can feel my body being pulled down, and I feel my face being pressed into a soft white cotton shirt. I realize that Nekra has pulled me in for a hug. Look, I'm not upset anymore. I get that stress got to you, and you just got angry. I do the same shit when I'm stressed, so I forgive you, okay? Besides, I'm partly at fault too. You weren't wrong about me freeloading off you. So please just stop crying. I really don't know how to deal with tears. Okay. Cool. She lets me go and I stand up straight, wiping the remaining tears from my eyes. I just realized. You're really short, Nekra. You want to say that again? I start laughing, glad that the tense atmosphere has passed. There are still some things that need to be settled. I think we should talk about what happened earlier. Yeah, I agree. I shouldn't have yelled at you earlier. I'm sorry about that. I guess when I saw that some of the chores weren't done when I asked, it made me feel hurt that you didn't care to help me out. But if you dislike chores a lot, I guess I can't really force you to do them, but... I don't know how to clean. I don't know how to clean. Huh? Take a moment to take in what she said, and then I recall earlier about her encounter. Yeah, well, you know, I mean... This is one of those things that, when you move in with someone... Sorry, this is me going off on one of my tangents again. When you move in with someone, a lot of there are a million things that come up that you might not necessarily expect to come up. It's good to have ground rules for that sort of thing. But yeah, different people have different levels of cleanliness that they tolerate. I just like think back to my living with my first girlfriend. Suffice it to say, she liked a cleaner house more than I did, I guess you could say. I mean, it's not to say I don't like having clean houses. It's just that I mean, I grew up in a really messy, kind of filthy household. I blame my parents for that. You know, they're hoarders. They hold on to everything and just don't really have they don't really have a head for hygiene in general, really. So yeah. So my first girlfriend was a lot more cleaner than that, and plus she asked me to like run the Swiffer around the house. I've never used a Swiffer before, but I don't know. It's just one of those weird things. It's those things that comes up. Like it's yeah, you sort of have to figure out where to draw the line about how clean things should be and so on. I guess I just have more tolerance for dust than she did. I mean, it's probably isn't the healthiest for me, but you know, I could stand to like vacuum more frequently for that matter. Oh well. Anyway, it's just anyway, I'm rambling again, but it's just one of those things. It's important to figure out those details when you move in with someone, because those are the kinds of things that you're gonna butt heads about if you have different levels of tolerance for that sort of thing. Man, roommate's stories never end to surprise me. Yeah, pretty much. Moving right along. I'd asked her to pick up after her food and do some chores. The only thing I specifically gave her a task on was the food. The chores part I kind of left open-ended because I assumed she knew what I meant by chores. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You have to be specific. You have to, you know, if you want to get your expectations on the same page, you need clear communication. Anyway, and we got back. She did clean up her food, but everything else was not done. But if she doesn't know how to clean, then of course nothing else would be done. Why didn't you tell me? Sing? Something sing? Like, It's effing embarrassing. I mean, being at my age and not knowing how to clean, I have to hold back my laughter. Yeah, well, I mean, we established you don't have any memory at all, so how would you know how to do anything? You have a perfect excuse. But whatever. Anyway, I have to hold back my laughter. Why didn't you just ask me for help then? Well, I mean, we've kind of both established that both of us are not the best at communicating. Anyway, I guess I'm just not good at asking for help when I need it. Why does that sound familiar? Besides, you already seem stressed at work. I didn't want to stress you out more by asking you to teach me how to clean. I feel touched by Necker's words. I think this is the first time someone's thought of me first. So, not to mention seeing this vulnerable side of Necker was a little endearing, but she didn't have to be embarrassed. Necker, plenty of adults out there don't know how to clean properly. Some were never taught properly by their parents, and honestly, I wouldn't blame the parent more so than... I would blame the parent more so than the child. Yeah, exactly. Blame my parents. So, you shouldn't feel ashamed of not knowing how. Thanks. Besides, you do have amnesia, so it shouldn't be surprised that you have to really learn some things. Yeah,
Ugh.
but at least now I know. Thank you for telling me. Oh, because now that I know, I'm going to do the chores with you and teach you how. Really?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Um.
But to learn how to clean now, I'm not sure why, but Necker seems really unsure about herself, which I've never really seen before. However, she shouldn't let her age prevent her from trying to try new things. Oh, yeah? No, I mean, it's the first time for everything, right? Though now I do wonder how old she is. That's a good question. I mean, if she's undead, she could be any age, really, for all we know. It's never too late to change. Besides, at least you're learning now Sorry. At least you're learning now than never learning how, right? That's an odd way to phrase that sentence. True.
Uh-huh.
Good. Then let's start. First things first. I'll show you how to do dishes. Come on, let's get to the kitchen. I sort of feel like doing the dishes might be awkward with one hand that's all bone. Can't you even move the fingers with that bony hand? I wonder about that. Anyway. Wait. Why are you... Never mind. You don't really have to go this far for me, though. I don't have to, yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I want to. I walk off and head to the kitchen. That's what's confusing me. After explaining to her where everything is located, Necker and I begin doing the cleaning together. Having both of us tackle the task makes it easier and also fun as we chat in between tasks. Additionally, I can tell that Necker is slowly getting used to the cleaning, as the movements which were clumsy and hesitant become more relaxed with each task. It doesn't take us long to finish cleaning, and so we move on to making dinner. I have Necker chopping up the vegetables while I season the chicken. That's cool. Yeah, get her into cooking so you can you already established that Sam loves baking, and if you get Necker into cooking, you can have something in common there. Remember, be careful with the knife, it's sharp. Obviously, you don't have to tell me. However, she starts making slower movements with the knife to show she heeded my warning. Really. Her mouth says something, but her actions tell a different story. But I guess that's just how she works. I don't even ask Necker to help me make dinner, but... Sorry, I didn't even ask Necker to ask... I didn't even ask Necker to help me make dinner, but she had told me she felt like it would take too long if I did it by myself, so she would help. I think in a roundabout way, she wanted to help to make up for earlier and to thank me for teaching her to clean. Necker's a bit rough with her words, but she's genuinely a nice person. I mean, the fact that she isn't forthcoming about how she feels is, again, that's something that you sort of have in common there, Sam. Anyway. Stupid vegetables. Which is why she's cutting those vegetables for me, even though she hates them. Can't help but smile at her as I watch her chop them with a scrunched up face. I walk over to where Necker is cutting vegetables. She jumps as I approach the spot next to her. You mind if I work next to you? I don't mind. Necker, I'm happy to have your company in the kitchen. Yeah? Well, I guess I don't mind it either. Moving on, could you pass me the carrots? I finished the onions. Oh, of course. I grab the carrot and hold it to her. Necker reaches for the carrot, but not realizing how close in proximity we are, she also brushes her hand against mine. Unintentional contact. The sudden feel of her fingers against my hand makes me drop the carrots. I'm sorry. No, it's fine. I'll grab them. As she bends down to gather the carrots, my mind wanders off. That surprised me. I mean, Necker and I went beyond that when she hugged me earlier, and it's not as if I dislike it. It was actually nice. Besides, I guess those kind of things can happen when there are two people in the kitchen. Yeah, I mean, if you're being this much uncomfortable about like accidental contact between hands, it kind of makes me wonder again what would have followed if I'd picked the option where she said she wanted to touch the scars. Like that seems like a lot more I'm gonna say intimate contact than an accidental brushing of hands. And yeah, had a lot more potential to be awkward and creepy sounding. Anyway, moving on. And with us two, cooking dinner together like this, kind of makes us feel like a married couple, huh? Oh, what am I thinking? Oh my gosh, that's so embarrassing. I hope she can't tell I thought that. Yeah, stupid Sam, why did you have to think of that? Sam? Yes? Oh no. Did you tell what I thought? Was it obvious on my face? I chopped my finger off. Oh no. Oh no. She then shows me the stub that was once her finger. Incidentally, I wonder, okay, right click brings up the save menu, just curious. Oh boy. So are we talking about the finger of the bony hand, or... Oh my god! Oh, where's the first aid kit? Fingerless, yeah. So, I mean, obviously her fingers still work, even though they're, the undead and so on. Like, does, if she chops a finger off, like, does it resume working again if she sews it back on? Like, does it need, like, the muscles and nerves to be attached or whatever? Like, how does her being a zombie operate here exactly? Anyway, moving on. After we both finish dinner, Nekra feels like watching a movie to relax, and I decide to join her. As we both sit on the couch, she puts on some random movie from Netflix. Again, the correct spelling of Netflix. However, I can't bring myself to pay attention to the plot of the movie. There's still something bothering me. Nekra, can we talk about earlier?
Yeah?
Thought that we already settled everything. You already apologized, and now you know I can't clean for shit. Isn't that enough? I mean, I just need you to know I never yell at anybody. It's really rare that I ever do, so you not doing your part wasn't probably the only thing that upset me. I'm just not sure what else pushed me to act like that. Oh, you're really not sure, eh? Are we going to get into a talk about her parents now?
Huh?
You're kidding me, right?
Huh?
Huh? You're not sure what else? I mean, remember what you yelled at me? I'd rather not. Well, it was something on the lines of, you think I love listening to customers complain or having to constantly putting up. This is copy paste, and they copy pasted the typo. Anyway, we're having to constantly put out fires at my job, and I do it because I have to. Also, sometimes you have to do stuff that you hate. Hearing it from her, I can't believe I said such things, but now that she mentions it, it's my job. Bingo. Well, I did kind of realize that earlier, but why is my job affecting me this much? Well, like I've been living with you for a couple of days, and you're always tired, stressed out, and anxious when you think about work, and more so when you come back from it. But it's not like I can blame you. Any normal person would act like that if they had to work a job they hated. I don't hate my job. Oh, really? You sure about that, Sam? I don't like my job, though. No, you're right. I hate my job. But what else can I do? Quit? Who do you think is paying the bills here? Besides, I will quit soon for that accounting interview. I just have to put up with it for about one more month, and then I won't have to work there anymore. Don't think that's a good idea. I feel like one more month and you'll be a mess, more so than you already are. Hey, but I can't deny that. Also, maybe you're right. It wasn't always like this, you know. The job used to not be so bad when I was just a barista, but once they put me as the shift lead for the afternoon and closing, that's when things got too stressful. Just how busy it is with all the customers and all the constant problems going on, and then the feeling like my whole day is gone because I'm there from 12 to 8. Yeah. Is that every day? Oof. It does sound kind of brutal. You said afternoon and closing? What do you mean by that?
Oh.
Oh, well, there are shift leads for different time slots for when the store is open. You have a shift lead to open the store and manage it in the morning. I'm the one who manages the store from the late afternoon until it closes. So why not, instead of closing the store, what about opening it instead? Since managing the afternoon and closing it is running you ragged. What? I can't ask to swap hours like that. Why not? You only swap hours for emergencies or important things. Your mental health isn't important? Oh, snap. Hey look, it's the theme of the game. The reason you yelled was because you're stressed from work, so to make sure you don't yell again, we should fix the root of the problem, which is your shitty job. Yeah. I still can't just ask to change my position easily. I mean, isn't it selfish of me to ask to not properly do my job because I don't like it? And I would just cause them trouble. Are your coworkers assholes? What? No, they're good people. Then why are you so hesitant to ask them for help? I guess I just always felt anxiety from asking others to help me do the tasks that I've been assigned to do. And I'm worried that maybe the reason I'm struggling so much is not because the work is hard, but because I'm bad at it. And it'd be embarrassing. It would be embarrassing, I think. It would be embarrassing if they knew I was just bad at my job, then asked help. Sorry. It'd be embarrassing if they knew I was just bad at my job, then ask help. I was trying to parse the sentence out. Okay, well, suffice to say that needs to be reworded. Moving on. Oh my god, I'm using the same excuses you did earlier. You are. Though your circumstances are different. Maybe you are just bad at your job. Wow, thanks. But maybe you're bad at it because you dislike it. I mean, who would be good at something they dislike doing? But more importantly, if you need help, you shouldn't be afraid to ask for it. A bunch of your coworkers seem to ask you for help all the time, but time you pull up their seats and get them to help you. Besides, stressing yourself out by thinking you can do everything is just self-destructive. Good Necker giving out the mental health self-help advice here. No one can do everything by themselves. Sometimes you need help. Look at me, I just learned that today. I think you should just ask your coworkers for help. Okay, I'll try. It'd be nice to have a break. So, try asking Liam if he can swap hours with me tomorrow. He's the one who usually opens. Hopefully he won't mind. I take out my phone to text Liam. He said okay. But what if I hate opening too? It might be just as stressful or more so than the afternoon. You won't know until we find out, I guess. Right. I guess since I'm opening tomorrow, I should head to bed now. Night, Nekra. Night. Oh, you're making me yawn now. I need to use the washroom again. I'm gonna be right back. In fact, this time I'm gonna throw the "Be right back" sign on. I'll be right back. got more water while I was at it. Pog BRB screen. Yeah, it's just something I threw together. If nobody got me, I know my back. What? Okay. I got back. Okay, I get it. Yeah. How far are we just 2 hours 46 minutes into the stream. Yeah, I was kind of hoping to get to the end of a route before before the end of the stream, but I don't know. Maybe I should just pick a good stopping off point and leave it at that. I don't know. I'll keep going for now, I guess. I spent way too long playing video games last night. Okay, so we've established Liam. He likes animals. He's apparently into okay, he plays video games, and what was the other thing? There was a fantasy something or other. I'm drawing a blank. What he talked about world building and something or other. I don't know. Will it end soon? I'm not sure exactly. This is sort of. I'm sort of playing it by ear. I guess this will end when I feel like it. But yeah, I'll carry on for a bit longer anyway. When Sam told me she wanted to switch hours, I couldn't help but take the opportunity to stay up longer. Yeah. Still. She texted me pretty late. Hopefully she's not too tired. Wait, are we switching to Liam's perspective here? Good morning. Huh?
Oh.
Oh, hey there, Liam. It's so good to see you. Would you like some coffee before your shift starts?
Oh?
Ah, you seem pretty chipper. Usually when I see you at work, you seem exhausted.
Uh-huh.
I'm guessing opening went well?
Uh-huh.
It was great. It was so quiet and peaceful, and there were barely any problems at all. Not to mention, I wasn't bombarded with customers. And even though my shift's almost over, I feel like I still have a lot of energy. Yeah, see, like, he's just coming in, and her shift is almost over. That's what I sort of assumed. Like, the morning shift overlaps with the afternoon shift, so they've got a few hours when they're both on. And then the morning person goes home, and then the afternoon person stays there until closing. So that's why I was a little confused earlier when Liam was still there, even though she was closing. Like, should he have gone home hours ago? I don't know. It seemed weird to me. What's this emoji? Some little celebrating emoji there? That's cute. Anyway, moving on. Oh, that's good to hear. Thank you, Liam. Really, I needed this break. Afternoon shifts have been so stressful, I'm glad I could get away from it for a bit, even just for a day. Yeah? Well, happy to help. Ooh, Liam's blushing now. Actually, there's something else you could help me with. If possible, would you, be willing to... but you don't have to. Would you swap the opening shift with me? Yeah, okay.
Huh?
Wait, really?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, why not? I mean, since you prefer opening over closing, and if closing caused you that much distress, hell, I don't mind taking the job from you. Are you really okay with that? You're not just doing it because you feel bad for me, right? I'm fine with it, don't worry, Sam. Besides, waking up early to open was always a drag for me, so you're doing me a favor, too. Yeah. It's, yeah, sorry, this reminds me, there was a post I saw, it said something along the lines of, we've given morning people too much power. Like, for some reason, it's acceptable for people to be, you know, perfectly good and functional in the morning, but you'd be useless at night. But if it's the other way around, it's somehow not acceptable. You know, some people are just morning people. Some people, you know, are more the type to stay up late. I'm definitely the latter. uh, I have a rough time getting up in the morning. Um, yeah, so relatable, I guess is what I'm saying. Yeah, some people have gone as far to say that there's probably like an evolutionary reason behind that too, because like you're talking about like ancient humans, like hunter-gatherer types. You would want someone to be awake at all times and like stay awake to watch over the people who are sleeping in case there's danger nearby or whatever. So it makes sense for people to have staggered sleep schedules. But yeah, I also have heard about that. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, moving right along.
Oh.
Liam, I'll go talk to the owner today and ask him if we can swap then. Thank you, Liam. You're so kind. Oh wow, don't cry about it. You're such a good friend, Liam. I get it. Just don't cry. Hey Sam, can you help me?
Hmm?
Huh? Sam, why are you crying? Liam, did you make Sam cry? I knew you're kind of a jerk, but you make someone as sweet as Sam cry? What? No, it's a huge misunderstanding. Sam, buddy, please stop crying. I'm sorry, you're the enemy of women. Huh? What did I do to deserve this? Okay then. Moving right along. I'm back. Hey. So, how was it?
Uh-huh.
It was great. Better yet, Liam asked if we could swap shifts permanently, which means I no longer have to work afternoons anymore. That's good to hear. I run and hug Necra. Ooh. And it's all thanks to you. If you hadn't suggested the idea to me, I would have been stuck being miserable. And thank you so much, Necra. Something wrong? You just suddenly hugged me? Oh, I'm sorry, did I cross a personal boundary? I mean, you hugged me, so I thought it would be okay for me to hug you, but if you're comfortable with it... No. Oh? You just caught me off guard. I don't hate it. Oh my gosh, Necra's too cute. I want to hug her again. I should restrain myself. Another time, Sam. But it's kind of amazing how you just fix my problems for me just like that. Probably wouldn't have thought to try and switch up my tasks, but you did, fortunately. Now I'm so much more relaxed. A little smile and blush from Necra there. That's adorable. Okay, I'm going to cook us something to eat. Don't you want to rest first? No need. I have so much energy right now. Just sit tight and wait for lunch to be ready. Lunch? The urge to hug your homies. Yeah. Liam sulked the whole time afterwards, though. Poor guy. Hey, can I ask you something? Yesterday, you said you were only working at your current job for 1 more month. Why is that? Oh. I have an interview for a position as an accountant. Even though I say interview, I'm pretty sure I might get it since my mother has connections with the person interviewing me. I see. And do you want to be an accountant? Huh? Well, no, not really, but I mean, it's a stable career and it makes a lot of money. If you became an accountant, would you feel like you would hate it as well? I mean, it would suck if you ended up in the same position as you did with your current gig. I think about that. I don't think so. I mean, I did an internship while I was at college. The work is okay. I don't mind doing it, but I'm not passionate about it or anything. So it's not your dream job. No, but I mean, that's okay. Whoever does what they dream of doing these days. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Like I said before, I mean, it's kind of comes down to what you do in your spare time. I mean, here I'm streaming myself playing games. You gotta find sometimes you have to make time for the things that the things that interest you, the things that what can I say? Inspire you creatively, or just I don't know. At the very least, this playing through this and having an audience is it's a social thing. So there's that. Anyway, moving right along. But if you had the choice, would you prefer having a career involving something you love, or just prefer a stable job? I'm not sure where this question suddenly came from, or why she's asking me this. But it would be rude to not answer. And if I had to be truthful, I'm gonna have to get a choice now. Who wouldn't want to work in something they're passionate about? I actually once dreamed of doing something involving baking. And why didn't you pursue it? Isn't it obvious? Because something like a baker isn't as easy as it sounds. What is this, isn't it obvious? I mean, it's because your mom pushed you out of it, right? I mean, she said so herself. And because it isn't as easy as it sounds, doesn't seem to be the reason at all. Oh well. I mean, there's so many risks involved. Not to mention that it requires a lot of talent. There's so many talented people out there, but I just don't think I'm one of those people. So I doubt I'll be successful. You don't always know that, but I see your point. Yeah, so I think it's just better if I become an accountant. I mean, my parents always also have helped me so much to become one. It would be a waste if I didn't. Out of the corner of my eye, I see Nekra get up from the table and get closer to me. And I feel Nekra awkwardly patting my head. It's okay. Don't be sad. The way she's patting my head definitely feels weird, and the words she's saying are a bit cringy. But I appreciate the gesture nonetheless, as I know Nekra isn't the type to show her emotional side. Her doing this for me touches me, and I feel the overwhelming urge to hug her or tease her. First of all, I'm gonna save it before picking, but I think we're at a point where we can go for hugging her. I mean, could go either way, but we're about to hit the 3-hour mark. Yeah. I don't know. Like, Nika doesn't necessarily seem to be the huggy type, even though she initiated the first hug. She did seem surprised by the second hug. She sort of get the impression that she's being a bit awkward now. Regardless, I'm kind of leaning towards hugging her. I mean, if we tried teasing her, I can just picture Sam being awkward about it. I'm going in for the hug. I embrace her and wrap my arms around her waist.
Oh.
She continues to pet my head, but this time more gently. Aw. We stay like this for a couple minutes. My face pressed into her stomach, trying to hold back tears. Aw. And her not moving away from me as she continues to stroke my head. Man, I'm glad I didn't go with the teasing option. The silence between us is finally broken by me, though. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. I then finally let her go, somewhat missing her warmth already. Yeah. Funny you say warmth. I was wondering about that. I mean, if she's undead, is she like cold to the touch or what? But I guess not. I should go clean the table now. Let me.
Oh?
Oh, you're going to clean? Yeah, didn't we talk about the fact that I should do my part around here? So let me do this. Thank you, Nekra. Yeah, no problem. Go and relax or something. Hey. Huh? I realized in our conversation about helping and stuff that even though I offered you a place to stay, that's more of a temporary solution. Is it though? I mean, we don't really have a game plan for what Necro's going to be doing, right? Like, we don't... Again, like, what possible arrangements can she make? Anyway. What do you mean by that? I mean, I want to do more than just give you a place to stay. I mean, we still haven't figured out why you turned out like this. I mean, but maybe we can also figure out a way to change you back, too? Change you back? I mean, her body's made out of stitched together parts. I don't know if there's... I don't know if there's a changing back that can occur. I don't know. Anyway. Like, maybe we can find out what happened to you and then also find a way to turn you back? Then you can go back to being human and go back to your old life? There's no need.
Huh?
Huh? You don't need to do any of that. But don't you want to return to the way you were? No. I'm fine like this, so you don't have to try and help me find out what happened to me. If I want to do it, I'll do it on my own, okay? Okay. It's alright, but can we drop the subject now? She is missing an arm. Yeah, exactly. Whatever, you know, whatever magic or whatever is like keeping those bones together, like, I can't imagine there being a going back to being an alive human again, you know? Like, she's held together by stitching, like she's got a hole in her face here. Yeah, anyway. And also she seems to be uncomfortable about it. It probably was a more tactful way to bring it up, Sam. Like asking what she wants rather than assuming that she wants to go back. But, oh well. Oh, of course. Necker then takes a deep breath. I'm going to go wash the dishes now. Go and relax. I will, thanks. I sit on the couch and pick up the book on the stand. I remember buying this book months ago, but never picking it up because I felt too exhausted from work. I'm really thankful to Necra. I wouldn't be able to relax like this if it wasn't for her help. I look at Necra's standing figure in the kitchen. Oh hey, we just established a bit of geography of the apartment. Her kitchen is visible from the living room. Wait, is that the kitchen table there? Is this like an open concept kind of apartment? Does she really not want to go back to her old life? I mean she doesn't remember her old life, right? I mean, to each their own. But for me, I probably would want to find a way to become human again. Maybe there's more to it, though. Necra, who were you? Jarring sound. Just then I hear a loud jarring sound. Necra, is everything okay? Yeah, I just accidentally stabbed myself in the hand with a knife.
Huh?
How? Chapter 4, me and my zombie. Okay, yeah, you know what, I after that little tender-ish moment, maybe this is a good enough time to leave off. I'm not sure how much longer this is, and 3 hours deep into the stream, it feels like a good amount of time. Oh, look, we're up to 4 viewers now. Oh, okay. That count has been sitting at 2 viewers for the entire last of the three hours. I don't know. Okay, now that there are more people here, maybe I can go on. I mean, if someone wants to chime in and encourage me to continue. Okay, maybe here's a good place to stop. Okay. Oh, it fell to 3 viewers. Okay, but the viewers have silently spoken. But yeah, I think this is probably a good time to leave off. Maybe I can see about raiding somebody then. Who else is? Anyone else streaming that? Not really. Yeah, there isn't really anyone else I'm interested in raiding at the moment. You're going nether? Okay, yeah, fair enough. Thanks for stopping by, Cakes. I'm glad you were here to provide conversation and so on while I was playing. Probably gonna pick us up tomorrow because I am curious to see where it goes. So yeah, that's enough rambling out of me. Until next time.